dangerous. Get dangerous. Shameless. Basic. Shameless. Get dangerous. That's my.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. I hope you are all doing well. Thank you for joining me today on my birthday. I get to hang out with a bunch of awesome, like-minded people. Good to see everybody here. Thank you first and foremost for all of the well wishes in chat. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the kind words. Great to see everybody. Good to see you, Reggie. Good to see you, Tony. Good to see you, Chris. Good to see you, Morgan. Good to see you, John Zander. Flying FS, Kane, Flight 001, Lanny Low, I am Monty, Quick Match, Reggie, Max, Greg, IYR, Captain Grease, VIP Freddy, Ruben, Zach Aviation, Torbjorn, good to see you. Arceus, good to see you. 12 Cut, thank you very much, my friend. Jesse, good to see you. Chris Clark, good to see you. Captain Aviation, welcome. Hello Person, good to see you. High Tech Hub, welcome. Fly with Rookie, good to see you, my friend. Thank you very much as well, dude. Max, good to see you. Emporium, good to see you. Gordon, good to see you. Quick Match, good to see you. I already got you, sorry. Juggle Stump, good to see you. Miriam, good to see you. Vaj, good to see you. Pierce, good to see you, my friend. Thank you very much. Steven, welcome, and thank you very much for the kind words, man. Leonard Grant, good to see you, dude. Cap Iso Creams, welcome back. Good to see you, dude. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Birthday.
Huge snow floaties to you, Sunny, coming in with the... why is that so low? This is high. That should be like that, I think. Thanks for support, Sonny. Appreciate you, man. Coming in with a 5-bomb. Huge show floaties to you, dude. Thank you very, very much for your support, dude. I really do appreciate that. Thanks so much, man. Alex, thank you, man. Captain Aviation, good to see you. CST, welcome. Aviation Mike, good to see you. Skyfall, celebrating 6 months. Appreciate you, man. This is in Puerto Rico, celebrating my daughter's birthday today. Also, happy birthday, brother. Awesome, Skyfall. Huge show floaties to you, man. Enjoy your trip over to Puerto Rico. Appreciate you, man. Janati, thank you very much for support as well, man. Appreciate you, dude. Your birthday was 3 days ago. Enjoy the flight with your day. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Lefty Labs, Circuit Seller, good to see you back, man. Hope all is well. Thank you much. Am I 58 today? Yes, I am 58 years young. Michael, good to see you, man. Not quite that age yet, but...
Happy birthday, Captain. Thank you for all you do.
Hey,
I've been
my
in the
man.
hangar getting some work done, but I'm back in business now.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Glad to see everything is good, man. Good to see you back, dude. Fat Cubed coming in with a $35 donation. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thanks so much for your support, dude. I appreciate you. That is incredibly kind. Guys, let's please get some love in chat for Fat Cubed. Dropping the $35 donation. Of course, Sunny coming in with the $5 donation as well. Appreciate you guys, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyways, welcome aboard, friends. Thanks for coming to hang out today. Obviously not going to be the longest stream that we've ever done. We're going to be going from Vienna to Innsbruck, back to Vienna. Should still be a nice little stream, though. Got a dinner that I'm attending tonight, so I can't stay all too long. Your 35-year-old looking 58. Exactly. Exactly, right? Exactly. Can we get 716 likes for Caps today? 716 likes. Yeah, I don't know if that one will happen, but thanks for support, guys. I really do appreciate it. As of course, this day cannot be all about me. We are going to be doing a giveaway today. You guys are just an amazing community. You guys allow me to do so much. You guys give so much. So many of you through your memberships, your donations, your sponsorships, their subs, your likes. You guys always give so much. So we're going to be doing a giveaway back to you guys today. So we're going to be giving away a €25 gift certificate for Sim Market. Somebody's going to be able to get either some scenery or an aircraft, or there's something that maybe that will help towards. So we'll be doing a €25 gift certificate to Sim Market. We'll do that once we land in Innsbruck. I feel like that's the easiest way to do it. So IYR celebrating 2 months. Thanks so much, man. Says happy birthday, Cap. Wish you all good. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you. That's incredibly kind. And we've got Jaco coming in with the ARS. I don't know what ARS is, but thank you very much for support, man. I appreciate you. Incredibly kind. Says good morning. Sending greetings to Tamid, who is flying the 747-800. Happy birthday. Joe Cal, thanks for your support, man. I appreciate you, dude, and thank you very much for the birthday wishes. Thank you, man. Really do appreciate that support. Thanks so much, man. Didn't realize Captain was older than me. Yeah, exactly. I think you're 58-year-old looking 35-year-old. Nice. As my friends say, I don't look a day past 34. That's always a good thing, right? Let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. Dan, thank you very much for gifting a membership to the channel as well. Huge no floaties to Dan. Thank you very much, man. Really do appreciate you, dude. Thank you. And Reese, make sure you say thank you in chat to Dan86 gifting a member. Thank you very much, man. Bonjour, Captain from Petty, France. Good to see you, my friend. Bonjour, Amar. Good to see you, man. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for stopping by today. Appreciate it, man. There should be a Q8 pilot stopping by sometime today. I have no clue. I'm not sure what he's up to. I know he had a great stream yesterday in the Tolos A320 Neo. But yeah, I'm not sure what's going on today. Yeah, my birthday is today as well. Best day ever. My favorite streamer has the same birthday as me. Morgan, there you go, man. Very cool, man. We celebrate the same birthday. Huge no floaties to you, man. Happy birthday, dude. Happy birthday. Thanks, dude. All right, let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy program ready to rock and roll, shall we? First things first, let's go to the overhead. We're going to get the external power on. We'll get the battery switch. Oh, my goodness. Just absolutely clunked my joystick on my desk. We'll get the battery switch to the on position as well. That should bring the aircraft to life. Let's go and get our deers left side, right side, and center. Beautiful. Everything's set up there. X-Trill, thanks so much, man, for the £2 donation. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaty says, hey there, Captain. Please check the chat. Yep, I've been reading chat the entire time. Thank you very much, Estro, for the or you're saying look at your chat for the donation. Anyways, thank you, man. Been following you since 2017, and every single day you have me laugh, watch your simulation adventures, and much more. Awesome. Well, thank you very much for your support, man. Thank you very much for the donation. That is incredibly kind, man. Thank you, dude. Really do appreciate it, man. Stopped by a stream yesterday and told him, and he was like, well, now I got to stop by. Well, I mean, he's a busy man. We'll see if he can stop by. We'll see what he's got going on today. But thank you. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. Cool. First things first, let's come down here. We're going to go to our NITREF tab. We're going to do our NIT request. We're going to pull in some information. In October 2023, if everything goes to plan, I consider you as the best friend Slate Simulation content creators, mostly owed to giving me the inspiration to become a pilot, having a chance to enroll in EASA ATPL. Awesome. Very cool, man. Well, I wish you all the best, dude. I wish you all the best with that. Huge no floaties to you, man. Pursue that career. And I know that if you're watching my streams and you're an avid flight simmer like me, you're going to make a damn good pilot. So thanks for support, man. Really do appreciate you, man. And best of luck with everything, dude. Thank you. Monsieur Jarvis, good to see you. Thank you very much for the birthday wishes. Appreciate you, man. I hope you're having a great Sunday. Not working today, right, Jarvis? You work Monday to Friday, Jarvis? Or is it like they throw you in on weekends and stuff as well? Flight number today. What the hell are we, chat? We are AUA905, Austrian 905. Austrian 905. Now, they operate this aircraft at an Embraer 195, but close enough, right? Random Idiot celebrating 16 months. Dude, how has it been 16 months already? Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties, dude. Thank you very much for your support. Huge no floaties, man. 16 months. Crazy, dude. Crazy. I have a friend that is an ATR captain in Air Serbia. He says he watches you. Very cool. Awesome, Bookie. Thanks for your support, man. Monday to Friday in the summer, and then basically 7 days a week in the winter. Oh, yeah, out there for sure. They need you. Yeah, that's craziness, dude. Craziness, my man. All right, let's go ahead and go over to our electronic flight bag. Let's go ahead and import all of our flight data into here. Kevin47, happy Canada Day, everyone. Yes, happy Canada Day. Avi Ryan, good to see you, man. Thank you very much. Strody, thank you for the support as well, man. Appreciate you. Regular cake or ice cream cake? Truffle cake. Truffle cake. I'm not like a big guy on cakes and stuff like that, but there's this cake, dude, and it's like the only thing that I request. The only thing I request is this truffle cake. It's absolutely incredible. It's called La Roca. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of this one. It's called La Roca. LA_ROCCA. La Roca. It's pretty crazy, man. Stub your toe on your rudder sim pedals. Oh, that's the worst, dude. That is the worst. All right, cool. We've got all that. Let's go to our mass and balance. We're going to go ahead and load the aircraft here quickly. We'll go load aircraft. We're going to go instant as we are boarding through GSX, so that's all good. Happy birthday, my friend. Hope you have a great day. Mr. Maverick, thanks so much for your support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I've heard of it. Delicious. Oh, man, it's incredible. It is a very special... like I said, it's my only one request as I get older and older. My mom called me this morning. She goes, "What do you want for your birthday?" I said, "Fuck, I don't know. 35 years old now. I don't buy me whatever the hell you want. I can buy myself whatever the hell I want, right?" So, Ecam, happy birthday. How do you make your thumbnails for your streams? Just Photoshop, man. Photoshop, take a screenshot, Photoshop, kind of put little pieces together and stuff like that. Yeah. Any special plans for your birthday? We're going to be going out with the fiance and a couple family and some friends later on this evening. After the stream, I'm going out to the barn. I'm going to hang out with her for a little bit, and then we're going to go from there out to dinner. That is the plan, and then tomorrow night hanging out with some more friends, doing some stuff over there, man. This guy, QA pilot, coming in with the $200 donation.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Captain Canada. Happy birthday to you. Many happy returns, my friend.
Unbelievable. Guys, can we please get some love in chat for Mr. Q8 Pilot coming in with the $200 donation. Osama, was unbelievably amazing to finally meet you and hang out with you down at Flight Sim Expo, my friend. I really hope we can make this an annual event. I know that the travel for you coming all the way from Dubai is insane, but I really hope, at least if we don't do it every year, at least we can do it every like 2 years or something like that. So it was a true pleasure getting to hang out with you and finally meet you in person. Honestly, like I've said here before, it was the highlight of my trip to be able to hang out with you and finally meet somebody that I just so highly regarded in my eyes in the Flight Sim community. So thank you very much for everything that you do for the Flight Sim community, and of course everything that you do here for my channel. The amount of generosity that you have given since we have met is just unbelievable. So thank you very much, Q8. I appreciate you, my friend. I hope you and the family and everybody are doing well over there. And I'm going to have to visit you on your birthday. I don't know when your birthday is, but we'll figure that out. But thank you very much for support, my friend. I appreciate you, dude. Chat's going crazy right now as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We've got Mitchell Taylor as well coming in with the $20 donation. Thank you very much, Mitchell. I appreciate you, my friend. Huge no floaties to you, man. You can bet I'll be there every year. You're worth my travel, my friend. Awesome. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you for the kind words as well. Thank you, Mitchell. Thank you, QA Pilot. And of course, we've got Mitchell Taylor as well, gifting 5 members to the channel. $20 donation and 5 members to the channel. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much for your support. I truly do appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. And we have to actually get Mr. QA Pilot on top of that leaderboard, don't we? Yes, we do. We've got to move him up here on top of that leaderboard. He deserves it, absolutely. Thank you once again, guys, for your support. I truly do appreciate it. 5 gifted members, guys. If you just got a gifted membership in chat, please make sure you say thank you. That is unbelievably kind as well. Mitchell Taylor, thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate you, dude. Let's go ahead and get Mr. QA Pilot in there. We'll get him in with his $200 donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my friend. And I really think the Expo is just going to become something. I think now that we've got Microsoft involved with the Flight Sim Expo every year, I really think that it's going to be, I really think that this is going to be like a huge event. I truly think it's going to be like a much bigger of an event than it has been in previous years, now that we've got Microsoft on board coming up to these expos and stuff like that. So it's going to be really cool. I hope that this kind of just exceeds every year. We get bigger and bigger and bigger, right? So pardon me, 50 gifted memberships? Is that even a thing? 50 gifted members? Holy shit, dude. I didn't even know that was a thing. 50 gifted members? Holy macaroni. I legitimately didn't know that was a thing. 50 gifted members. Unbelievable. Guys, I mean, that deserves some always gifting. We haven't seen him in a while because he's extremely busy at work. 50 gifted member. I honestly didn't even know that you could do that, man. Absolutely insane. Huge no floaties to the one and only Mr. QA Pilot. Thank you very much, my friend. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable. I didn't know you could do that. That little the little animation that we have is just not gonna stop. Huge no floaties, my friend. Thank you very much, Q8. That is unbelievable, man. I think we've only ever had, have we ever got 50? I don't think we've ever had a 50. I know Smitty's dropped some heavy memberships here, but I didn't know 50 memberships was even an option. So thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate you. That is incredibly kind. Captain Grease also celebrating 5 months. Thank you very much, my friend. Says, happy birthday, brother. Wish I could express how much you've inspired me and changed the way of thinking. You deserve all the best. Happy flying. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate you. Thank you very much for support as well, man. In a world where it's very easy to read the negative comments and all the things that you do terribly. Thank you for the support, man. I really do appreciate it, man. That's incredibly kind. And Johan coming in with the 70 South African Tsar says, happy birthday, Kyle. Thank you very much, Johan. I appreciate you, my friend. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you very much as well. That's incredible, man. Thank you. You and Q8 should do a shared cockpit sometime. That would be awesome. Yeah, we could definitely work something out, man. That would be really cool. Thank you again, guys, for all of the support. You guys are unbelievable. Guys, please, if you got a gifted membership, please make sure you say thank you. That is unbelievably kind. Seriously, unbelievably kind. Thank you very much, guys, for all the support. Really do appreciate that. We're already boarded the airplane and we haven't even set up our flight plan or anything like that. Good thing we're not on VATSIM today, Chad. Holy macaroni. Okay, let's come down here. Let's briefly try and figure some things out here. 58.5 31.1. 58.5/31.1. We'll go ahead and bug that up into there. Beautiful. Block fuel for today's flight. We just had that in there. 5.7. It's like a 45-minute flight or something like that, chat. So 5.7 on the fuel, and the winds are perfect as well for the circle to land into runway 8. I believe the winds when I checked were 100 at 10 earlier this morning when I checked, so hopefully they're still the same. God damn it. Winds have completely changed. They're now 260 at 12. That's not nice at all. That's not nice at all. Hold on. Airports, LOWI, weather. God, that's just ridiculous. The winds have completely switched. The winds were literally 100 at 10, and now the winds are 260 at 12. Anyways, we'll turn off live weather when we get there. It's perfectly fine. I'm okay with that. Just to do the circle to land, we got to do the we got to do runway 8. There's just no other. There's no other way. Flying into Innsbruck, there's no other way. You have to do the circle to land runway 8. So we'll just leave that like that for now. We'll deal with the weather when we get there. Diego, thank you very much, my friend, for the $4.20 donation. It says, dear Captain Canada, I hope you have a very happy birthday, accompanied by your loved ones. I don't know if you believe in religion, but I wish you many blessings. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate you, Diego. Incredibly kind. Thank you very much for the $4.20 donation. The best number. Huge no floaties, man. Thank you. Looks like we're turning weather off. Indeed we are. Yes, we are. Thank you very much, Diego. Guys, let's get some love and chat for Diego, dropping the $4.20 donation. Thank you very much, Diego. I appreciate you, man. And we got Fly with Tamid. Thanks so much for the support as well, man. Hopefully I'm not butchering that name. Is it Tamid? Tamid? You can correct me in chat. But thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate you for the business class subscription. Welcome to the team, my friend. Hope you enjoy your custom emojis and, of course, standing out in chat. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for your support. Really do appreciate you, dude. Spliff Jam, good to see you, man. Welcome. Toot Dog, good to see you, man. Thank you very much. And we've got Danova. Thank you very much for the 8 months. Says happy birthday, Cap. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate you. Huge no floaties. Thank you for supporting. It's tamed like gamed. Okay, tamed. Well, I'm not. There we go. Thanks for support, guys. Appreciate you, man. Incredibly kind. Thank you much, Dan, for the 8 months. Appreciate you. Happy birthday, Cap. Enjoy your special day. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you. All right, let's go to our flight plan. Departures. Well, let's see if the winds have changed here. We were departing on runway 29, but I better check the winds now because the winds have apparently completely changed. Winds are 290 at 4. No, so we're still departing on runway 29. We are going to be on, according to SimBrief, the OSP 4 Charlie departure. OS P4 Charlie. There it is right there. Beautiful. And I don't know if we're going to have a transition that throws up in here. Nope. So we'll just go ahead and insert that. Good. And then what we're going to do, you guys already know the routine. We've done enough Innsbruck flights. What we're going to do is we're going to plan for the, what you do is you take the localizer or RNAV Zulu runway 26. So that's what we're going to pin up here. We'll get that ready to go. Actually, no, you know what? We'll do the localizer. Yeah, we'll do localizer 26 and then we cut off and we'll do that. Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll pin these guys here as well. Beautiful. So we'll plan for the localizer 26. Localizer 26. Yes, that's the one we want. Good. We're going to be on the Nanny 2 Alpha arrival. Oh, it is right there. Nanny 2 Alpha. Beautiful. We'll select that. We don't have any transitions coming in, but our approach via should be via Rattenberg, RTT. And we'll go ahead and insert that. Beautiful. If we scroll through here now and we look at our flight plan, Nanit, Rattenberg, Adwig. I feel like we're supposed to have more waypoints than that, but I guess whatever, it's fine. I guess we're on localizer from Adwig anyways, and then we're going to bring ourselves around and do the circle to land. Cool. Sweet. Very short flight plan. Like I said, we're scheduled for 50 minutes of flight time. So, actually a little bit longer than I thought. Usually it's about 40 something minutes. So perfect. Cool. Go back to our NITREF. Let's remember our cost index today. We're going cost index of 35 and we're going with a cruise level. It wants us up at flight level 300, 30,000 feet. I don't know if we're going to be able to hit that, but we'll put up 300 and see what happens. Init B page, that's all done. Good. We'll go to our performance data. While we're sitting here, let's go ahead and spool up the APU. We'll get our nav and logo lights on. Armed. We didn't really do our flows all that well. Very busy this morning. That's good. And then we'll go ahead and spool up the APU while we're getting all of these numbers. So let's go to our departure performance here. We'll grab this information. Low, departing runway 29. Surface conditions are dry. We're doing a flaps 1. Force Togano, anti-ice off, packs on. Sync up our load sheet, sync up the live weather, and we'll go ahead and calculate our V-speeds. And that'll take care of all of that. We'll just bug up our cruise altitude. Well, we'll bug up 10,000 feet initially, and we'll go from there. Good. And we've got our V-speeds 39, 40, 42, 139, 140, 142. We'll bug all of those up there. Good. We're going with a flaps and a flex of 1/down 0.2 and 67. 1 down 0.2. And they want 67 on the flex temperature. Beautiful. There we go. We've got our pre-flight complete. Everything's looking good. APU should be on and available here momentarily. We'll go ahead and prepare for pushback and departure as well. Beautiful. Everything should be looking good there. APU is on and available. APU bleed comes on. External power comes off. Fuel pumps come on. Seatbelt signs come on. Red beacon light comes on. Beautiful. We'll come back down here. We'll go to our ground services. Hello. Wonderful. Let's go to our ground services. We'll remove the chocks and cones. We'll remove the GPU. Good. Cool. We're all ready to go, chat. We are all ready to go. Captain, you ever thought of coming down under to Qantas ops between Sydney, Melbourne, and Sydney? Yeah, we've done some of those, Bernie. Yeah. We have to go back. We have to do Japan and Australia, and that part of Oceania is on my radar. Within the next couple of weeks, we'll be doing that. Somebody said I forgot my crew oxygen. Thank you. Yes, we'll turn that on. Flows good. Everything's good there. Okay, we're looking good there. Thank you. Do the runway 8 approach with live weather. It does not work out. You can always go around. I mean, that's 12 knots of tailwind. I don't think that would be very smart of us, to be honest with you. 12 knots of tailwind. I mean, it can always just keep live weather. I think you can, like, can't you put... No, you can't. Okay, yeah. Unfortunately, you can't. So we'll probably just have to turn it off. I think it's calm winds anyways, or not very many clouds. I think it's just crazy winds in the other direction. But like I said, man, we're not flying into Innsbruck. What do they want? Orange line, blue line. Let's go blue line. Cool. Park brake is released. We'll go to our AlexSiu menu. We'll go to our AOC menu. We'll see our received messages. We should have our preliminary load sheet, which we do. We'll accept that, or finalized 152 plus 4. Good. And then we'll get our finalized load sheet, and we'll accept that as well. Beautiful. Cool. That all looks good to me. I'm happy with all of that. Let's go ahead and go engine mode selector to the start position. And we'll go ahead and spool up engine number 2. Enjoy. Kind of feel sad right now. Why do you feel sad? Why is that, man? Hello, Cap. Sorry for late today, and happy birthday. Cap Mahmoud, no worries, man. Good to see you, dude. Thanks for coming and hang out. Picked up to taxi to gate MCO, prepping for Denver MCO in the 737-800. Nice. We are, next week, we're going to check that scenery out. We're going to pick up taxi to gate MCO. We've also got to pick up Colorado Springs, and we're going to take a look at the new Orbex Sacramento. Very busy week next week with new scenery that we're going to be checking out. Are you in VATSIM? No. I have a rule. I've been doing this for many, many, many years now, live streaming. I have a rule. Whenever I fly into Innsbruck, I do not fly on VATSIM. Speaking of which, I should probably change that up top. I don't know how I can change that. Flight summary. Give me a second. I don't know. There used to be a way. There used to be a way for you to change all of this. There used to be a way for you to change it all on Sim Toolkit Pro.
You can disconnect.
Scratch pad, load sheet, OFP, flight. Okay, I'm just gonna redo it here. Bear with me for a sec. There used to be a way that you could edit Sim Toolkit Pro and like switch that thing. So, Sean, thanks so much, man. Voodoo Austria, good to see you, my friend. Thanks for coming to hang out. Really do appreciate you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's go ahead and spool up engine number 1. PTU barking away. There we go. All the live information should be popped back up for you guys now. Beautiful. Cool. Voodoo, thanks for your support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Welcome up into business class as well. Huge enough floaties. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How to get that camera view? What, like camera views like this? Just custom wing views. If you're having any issues, there's so many videos, man. Just Google or YouTube custom wing views Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's much easier to watch a video than it is to watch me struggle trying to explain how to do it. You just have to edit like a little text file. There's a camera config file. If you're used to doing it in like FSX or X-Plane or something like that, very similar. You just edit a little config file and it gets everything ready to go. TGAS on and reporting. Auto brake over to max RTO. We've got our predictive wind shear system on. Everything looks good up there. That's all set. I'm happy with all of those numbers. Good. We'll go ahead and upstairs. Nose light on, master start switch on, the APU off, APU bleed is off as well. Flaps are set. Trim value was down 0.2. We'll plug that in. There's about down 0.2. Beautiful. Cool. Do you know that Air Transat does A321 from Amsterdam to Toronto? Yes. I saw that. I saw the somebody on Facebook, I forget what his name is. He's a pilot for Transat. Yeah, pretty crazy, man. I mean, they're doing it in A321 Neo XLR. Not that like groundbreaking, right? Would you share your views text file? I can split. It doesn't work half the time. I don't know why. I do have them up on my Discord. If you're not part of my Discord, put ! Discord. So yeah. PMDG update this weekend. Dying for the 777. Cannot wait to get back into some long haul ops. Yeah, I think we're going to be waiting a couple more months, Tom, just personally, but yeah. Captain, I'd like to know how you perform a D-rated takeoff climb. Always wondered. I know you can program the FMC in the 737, but how do you actually execute it? Just through the FMC, man. So once you program it in through the FMC, the aircraft should, you know, like the system should tell it to, and then you just follow the, you know, once auto throttle's on after departure, as long as you've got it D-rated in there, it should read it. Yeah. You're never playing X-Plane 11 again? Probably not. If I was going to jump back into X-Plane, it's going to be X-Plane 12. In its current state right now, I just find it a little bit underwhelming, so I've kind of avoided it. I don't want to be super negative and, you know, want everybody to think that I'm, you know, hating on X-Plane for whatever reason. So just very underwhelming in my personal opinion. I know that there's others that don't think that, and that's perfectly fine. But in my opinion, it's just very underwhelming. So I'm going to wait for a couple updates to come out, and then once a couple updates come out, maybe that's something that we can check out in the future. Cool. Coming out here, we're going to take Alpha 1 or Alpha 2. Really shouldn't be an issue, but we'll go ahead and follow the taxi lines up here. Wait, no, Vatsum, I finally have time to take off for these. Weather was so crap to fly in breakfast for me all day. Yeah, I don't do no Vatsum when I'm flying into Innsbruck, Les. It's a rule that I started. I implemented that, I believe, next year, so, yeah. All right, some Airbus fan. Listen, I can appreciate that, man, but let's just, yeah, this is a flight sim channel, man. We like to keep things positive around here. So I know that people are going through all kinds of real world stuff, but unfortunately, this really isn't the time or the place for those types of comments and things like that. So I can understand that you're going through some stuff, but this really isn't the platform to kind of, you know, go on about it, right? So let's just sit back, let's enjoy flight sim, let's kind of you know, take a break from the real world stuff, and yeah. Don't fly on Vatsum here because of the trolls? No, just the single runway ops, Maverick. Single runway ops, and everybody wants to do. Some people are comfortable doing circle to land runway 8. Some people aren't. Some people only want to do runway 26. Some people aren't okay with turning off the weather. So it just ends up being an absolute cluster. You know what? Basically, is what it is. So yeah, that's why we don't fly on Vatsum into Innsbruck. Has nothing to do with trolls, just it's a shit show every time. You have people coming in on runway 8, people coming in on runway 26, other people are departing. You have to remember too, right? Not everybody flies with me, right? There's a bunch of people that have no clue who I am that also fly into Innsbruck. So I feel bad for regular users because they're like, what the fuck is going on? There's literally 30 planes, you know, flying around, and yeah, that's the main reason. Just out of courtesy of other pilots is really why I don't do it, you know. I have experience with clusters of planes coming into Innsbruck's not a fun experience. Yes, exactly, and that's exactly why I don't do it. I can totally understand and relate that it is not the most, if you don't know what the hell's going on, it's definitely would not be the most fun. Steve French, huge no floaties G-Man dropping the $20 donation. Thank you very much, man. Really do appreciate that. That's incredibly kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And look at this, chat. Without flying on Vatsum, we just get to take the runway right away. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Fun flight planned for us tomorrow, guys. We're going to be going from London Gatwick down to Ibiza. EasyJet A320, real world EasyJet ops tomorrow. That is the plan if you guys do want to join. London Gatwick down to Ibiza. It's about a 2-hour and 15-minute flight or something like that. So, yeah. Cool. All right. Well, here we are, lining up on the runway. Man, performance when you're not on Vatsum is actually spectacular. I usually get about 40 FPS everywhere I go. It's quite nice. Cool. Let's go. Throttle's up to 50%. Sounds are going up. Enjoy the departure, my friends. Catch y'all on the other side. Lights are on. Takeoff config is looking great. Chrono is on. Let's get it, shall we? Manflex SRS 67 runway bleu. Takeoff power set. Slight nose down pressure on the stick. Airspeed's alive. .100 knots, we're neutral on the side stick. V1, rotate. Positive rate, gear up. And we'll start our left turn immediately. Watch our climb profile. God, I love departing out of here, man. It's beautiful. I think you make that big left turn because of the city center that's over that way. Pretty sure. All right, straighten out, throttles down to climb. Beautiful. Upstairs, runway turnoffs coming off. Nose lights off. Wing lights off as well. Could disarm our ground spoilers. Good. Wonderful. out there, man. Had to make sure we had track IR going today, as this approach is going to require a lot of visual aspects of it. Nice straight out departure. There's really not much that happens. After you make that immediate left turn, there's not a whole lot that happens here. Just following our flight director, slight right turn now. And we'll go ahead and clean up our flaps, and then we'll go ahead and get autopilot on. Climbing up through 3,700 feet now. Is track IR expensive? It depends where you get it, when you get it. I was fortunate enough to actually get it on Amazon. Directly from the maker of track IR, which is called Natural Point. I'm going to go flaps clean and pitch up here quite heavily, otherwise we're going to get an alarm. We may get the alarm anyways. Yeah, it's Natural Point. There's the alarm, like I mentioned. Natural Point is the developer of track IR, and you can order directly through their Amazon page. I got mine a couple years ago, thanks to Smitty, actually. I think he got it on like Prime Day US or something. Yeah, it really depends where you get it, where you can find it, how much you want to pay. I think it was like roughly between 170 USD, I think is what it cost. Well worth it though. You got to remember, like, it works in a bunch of different scenarios as well, right? It doesn't just work in Microsoft Flight Simulator, right? It works for truck sim, X-plane, a bunch of other, like, anything that you could basically, you'd want to move your head and look around, it basically works for. So there's a bunch of different utilities that you can use it. Flight level 300, 30,000 feet is what we're climbing up to. Looking good. Simon, thanks for your support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much for your business class subscription. Have you ever felt bottlenecking in Microsoft because of your i9? I have an i9 10900K and a 3080. No, I don't think so. I don't really think I've ever had any bottlenecking. Performance obviously could be better, but that's just because you've got the limited thread, single thread of the way that Microsoft is designed right now. My phone was going off non-stop throughout that. Let's see who was... my grandmother called me. Okay, I'll call Grandma back later. What's that, Ronnie? How are you? And happy birthday wishes, many more. Thanks, Captain Dom. Appreciate you, man. I'm doing well, man. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Innsbruck is nice, but a difficult approach. It is very difficult approach, yeah. But honestly, it's not anything that's like crazy difficult. I feel like if you practice this approach and you get yourself familiar with the visual waypoints of things that you should be looking for when making this flight, it becomes kind of pretty normal, you know. Brett, I actually heard back from one of them yesterday, and it looks pretty promising, man. I'm obviously not going to, I'm not gonna talk about it too much yet, but it looks promising, man. Why is Barrow 1 and 2 not synced? That's a little bit weird. Let me go to, okay, we don't have callouts on either, so I'm going to save those. Good thing we checked that. Units, meters, that's fine. No, I want feet. That's good, yes. Independent linked, thank you. And we'll save as default, and we'll just make sure that everything's saved, which it is. Good. Alberto, thanks so much for support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Incredibly kind. Thank you, Alberto. Appreciate you, my man. Huge no floaties, dude. Thank you. Yeah, don't jinx it. That's exactly what I was going to say. I was going to knock on wood, and I was going to say, but we're not going to jinx it until we actually get a final confirmation from them. Let's get our seatbelt sign off as well. It's pretty nice and calm up here. Who knows what that'll be like, but happy birthday, Captain. Any tips for wannabe VAT simmer? Never tried it before, and I'm a little scared. Thank you, Simon, for the birthday wishes. Really do appreciate it, man. I mean, I don't know. I think just do flights that you're used to doing. You know what I mean? I think that would be, if you want to do VATSIM, don't fly into like brand new airports so you have no clue, like the SIDS and the stars or the, the layout of the airport. I would say that's probably a big thing that I think most people kind of just get, a little bit too zealous, a little bit too antsy about. So just do flights that you're used to, man. And if you're not used to it, do a bunch of practice flights beforehand, and then you can get into doing that flight on VATSIM. Like I said, you know the airports, you know what to expect. That's pretty much it, man. And get a nice pen and paper. That's it, man. MPS, thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude. And Captain Carolina, thanks for $2 donation, man. Says, what is the max tailwind takeoff component of an A320? Well, I'm not a real pilot. I'm not trained as a real pilot, so I'm just going to take that question and I'm literally just going to put it into into Google, and Google says the max takeoff / landing tailwind of an Airbus is between 10 and 15 knots. Compacted snow, dry snow, or wet snow over ice can also hinder its limitations. So there you go. So between 10 and 15 knots. I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be SOP dependent. It's probably going to be, you know, whatever the airline says is okay, essentially, I would assume. Yeah. Listen to live ATC, that works as well, yeah. Use Craft to copy clearance. Craft works, yeah, sure. Thanks again, MPS. Appreciate you. Huskers coming in with the $20 donation. I appreciate you, man. That is incredibly kind. Thank you, guys. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very much for support, friends. I appreciate you. That's incredibly kind. Thank you, Huskers. It was a pleasure to finally meet you as well, man.
Hey, Cap.
Hey.
Happy birthday. Hope it's going really well so far.
Thank you.
I'm curious though, is it too chaotic flying into Innsbruck on Vatsum?
Yeah, it's an absolute shit show. Yes, it is. I already explained it before, and it's
Happy
crazy.
birthday, Cap.
Thank you.
Hope you enjoy your day
Thank
and
you.
dinner with family this evening.
Appreciate it.
Also, thanks for all you've done for the flight sim community.
Amen. Thank you.
_CPT no floaties.
No
Party
floaties.
face.
My
Birthday
man.
cake.
Huge no floaties to you, Huskers. Thank you very much, my friend, as
Happy
well, dude.
birthday, my dude. Hope it's a great one.
And Mike, same to you, man. Thanks for being so chill. Thanks for being a great friend as well. New friendships formed over the expo. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for being so cool. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for just, you know, being a really cool dude. I'm super excited to, hopefully we'll get some flight, we'll get a flight in together down at the expo. But if not, well, I'm sure we'll get some stuff. So, I turned my turbulence to low last night,
Happy birthday,
Patrick.
Captain.
Yeah. Gold Bug, thanks so much, man, for the €5 donation as well. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for support, guys. Really do appreciate you. Huskers, Mike, Gold Bug, thank you very much, man. And we've got Wayward celebrating 32 months as well. Says, happy birthday, Cap. Enjoy your day. Wayward, thank you very much, man, for 32 months. Incredible, man. Incredible, incredible. You're 4 months off of getting your next badge. Huge no floaties, my friend. Thank you very much, guys. Really do appreciate it, man. Keeping it on the low. Why switch, Cap? Just curious. Keeping it on low because, dude, it's just not. I find it just so unrealistic lately. Like when I had it on realistic. So last night, Joe, the winds into, the winds on the METAR report yesterday into Athens were 020 at 4 knots. When we were flying in, we were getting, the winds were literally all over the place, gusting anywhere from 7 knots to 19 knots. They're just not, it's just not realistic. It's not realistic. I understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to make the environment much more variable, I guess, if you will. But man, oh man, oh man, it was just an absolute shit show, dude. It's not even like realistic in a sense, you know what I mean? Like I understand that yes, during certain conditions, that's what you would expect. But if a METAR report is showing 020 at 4 knots and I'm getting winds variable from 160 to 320, 9 gusting 20 something, or just no. So we're going to try it out on low. I've got it on low. We'll see how it is on low. If I feel like I need to have a little bit more of a, I've already noticed that the wind seems to be much smoother, much more of like a realistic, if you will. I actually think low is a little bit more realistic. I know that it's not going to be as variable and as dynamic, but we'll see, man. We'll see. Yeah. The realistic is not realistic around 60 to 80% of the time. The extreme change in wind FAF is always so extreme. It can't be that at every airport, especially when the METAR says something else. Exactly, Richie. That's exactly it. And that's exactly why I've switched off of it, because it's not, yeah. So you lowered it in the sim itself? Yeah, so if you press escape when you're in flight or in whatever, you go to, well, I'm not flying online, so I can show you. Go to assistance options. Who keeps using the toilet back there? Go to assistance options, go to piloting, and down here, I'm even going to show you I have it set to low because I don't give a fuck, chat. Say whatever you will, man. This shit on high or realistic, whatever the hell it is, nope. Not doing it anymore. I'm not getting my pineapples pushed in when I'm not. And I guess the true test will be to see what it's like on low when we actually get a METAR report that says like, you know, 8 gusting, whatever, 18, 15, whatever it is. That'll be the true test when we see it. But yeah. Hey, Captain, happy birthday. Your flying skills are fascinating. Thank you, Devin. Appreciate you, my friend. Thank you very much for your support. Thanks for the kind words. Morning, Cap from LAX. Doing some intensive spotting with my son this weekend. Very cool, Anthony. Enjoy that, man. Enjoy it. Got mine on medium, and it's much better, but low is not enough for me. Well, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how we do it. I might have to bump it up to medium. We'll see. Yeah. What is the setting I need? What is the setting I need on for the landing rate to work? I think it's assistance options again. It says it. If you like download LRM, it says right here, notifications, everything is off, software tips on. That's the one that pops up, landing rate monitor, software tips. But it explains that in the LRM like FAQ, the little thing like when you install it and read it. That's what it is. So what's that caused every damn landing wind to go insane every single time? Yes, that's exactly it, Vicente. That is exactly it. Low is boring? Well, we'll see, man. We'll see, dude. Like I said, I'm giving low a little bit, but I feel the contrast of your flight screen is a bit low. The contrast of the flight screen? I mean, I have them on performance, and maybe because my camera's pulled out. I don't know, man. I'm not quite sure. Captain Carolina, thanks so much for the $20 donation. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thanks so much for your support. I appreciate you. Huge no floaties, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you, dude. Read the manual. Who does that? Exactly. Yeah. You going to the menu mid-flight makes me think of a question. When I go to the menu and resume, my speed brake and throttles move and the alarm goes off. I've seen some place it's a binding issue. Yes, I have seen that as well, Randall. Some airplanes, I actually still get that. For some reason on the Fenix, I don't have any issues like that. But I have had that issue with other airplanes. Most recently, I think we flew the 747 or the 787, and I opened up the menu, and it did the same thing to me. It made all my flaps go clean and speed brake up.
Happy birthday, Captain.
Yeah.
Got an early flight to Poland on Tuesday from
Nice.
Heathrow.
Very cool.
Hope you have a good rest of your day.
Nicholas, thanks so much, man, for the 334. I appreciate you, my friend. Huge no floaties. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Opinion on the level up 737 for X-Plane. I mean, it hasn't received one single update since it released. So I guess it's a good alternative for a 737. I'm definitely giving it to the Zebo, man. Because, yeah, to not get a single update on the release, like after release, it hasn't got one single update. Think about that. One single update. Nothing. It's a little bit crazy. Little bit crazy. Thanks so much, Nicholas. I appreciate you, man. Incredibly kind.
Take this donation for happy birthday dinner.
Thank you.
Definitely rating this the best flight simmer of all time.
Thank you,
CPT
man.
Canada, you're a legend. Hope to make it to FSEXpo next year.
Nice.
Cheers, mate.
Would be awesome, dude. Huge no floaties to you, and thank you for the kind words, Captain Carolina. Appreciate
Happy
it, man.
birthday, CPT. Here's some ice cream money.
Hey.
Enjoy your day.
Thanks, Larry. Appreciate you, my man. We love ice cream money, right? Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for your support. I really do appreciate you. Don't worry, Chad. I will be having plenty. I'll take some pictures of that cake, the truffle cake that I was talking about earlier, because it is just absolutely fantastic. Thanks so much. Appreciate you guys. What are you having for dinner? I don't know, man. I think we're just gonna go out to a nice little pub, get like some nice finger food. You know what I mean? Some wings, some nachos. Just keep it nice and simple, man. Lots of options for everybody. There's a really nice place actually close to the barn. The fiance really likes the fish and chips there. They make really nice homemade fish and chips, beer battered, so made to order. So maybe we'll probably check out that place or something, man. Nice and simple. Nice and simple. I agree. With so hyped for it, kind of crazy. It's been no updates for it. Yeah, it's pretty wild, man. Phoenix or PMDG, they're both great, man. I don't think you can go wrong with either one. If you like Airbus, get the Phoenix. If you prefer Boeing, get the 7.3. Get the PMDG. Yeah. Someone recommend any rudder pedals? Thinking about Logitech Cytec pedals or the Turtle Beach pedals, but I don't know if Turtle Beach pedals are worth 260 euros. I don't know, man. I've never really used the Turtle Beach lineup. I can say if you don't want to break the bank, get the Thrustmaster TPRs. Not the Pendulars, the Thrustmaster, the other, I think they're the TPRs, I think is what they're called. Thrustmaster makes a really good one. The Logitech ones are also good. I've had those as well. Those will also do the trick. Beer batter fish slaps, so good, man. With homemade, homemade, what do you call it? What's the sauce? I'm drawing a complete blank right now. Tartar sauce, homemade tartar sauce. Oof, dude, it's so good. Sadly, can't stay until landing in the giveaway. Have a nice birthday and happy landings. Take care, Flying FS. Thanks for being here, man. Appreciate it, dude. May you enjoy this day with friends, family, and the fiance. Happy birthday, Cap. Thank you, Randy. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nice pub food and Miller High Life. You got it. I don't drink, but I'll have, I'm sure my friends will. We'll toast it to the friends, right? Mohammed, thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Homemade tartar sauce. Now I want some. Ah, dude, so good. I've got the Turtle Beach pedals. Pretty good for the price, I think. Next, I'll get the Thrustmaster pendulars. Ah, man. The Thrustmaster pendulars are... That is a special product right there, man. That is a special product. Yeah. How old am I now? Too old, man. Way too old, dude. Way too old. I would say don't focus on money or rudder pedals. Spend the money on a good yoke or throttle. I mean, yeah. Rudder pedals are rudder pedals, right? I can agree with you on that one, but I still think a good rudder pedal would be good. You know what I mean? XP72 said happy birthday to you. Well, thank you, Cat Mondre. Appreciate that, man. Thanks so much. And thank you to XP, good friend of the channel, Mr. Kirk. XP72. All right, what are we doing? It's asking us to enter the descent data, so let's see if the winds have changed or anything like that yet. If they haven't, remember that we are going to turn off live weather and we'll just shoot the approach that way. Winds are now showing 300 at 6. See, the winds are doing all kinds of weird things. We may actually be able to leave that. That's like only a slight quartering crosswind at 6 knots. We may actually be able to leave live weather on chat. As long as the sim is interpreting that weather. 300 at 6. Obviously, you'd want to land on runway 26, but actually, no, that's still very much a tailwind. Yeah, never mind. That is still very much still a tailwind. I don't know why I was looking at that at 360 at 6 is what my brain was like, and I was like, oh, that's fine. That'll be a quartering. That'll be a nice crosswind. No, no. Loving my pendulars. Ah, man, they're so good, Les. So good, dude. 10:15 on the QNH. We'll try and keep all of that in. And 27 degrees on the temperature. So what I'll try and do is I'll try and mimic all of these, and we'll just change the winds. Okay, chat. We'll put on custom weather, but we'll do our best to try and do that. Now minimums, I believe 3,700 feet. Yes, correct. 3,700 feet for the minimums today, as we have to have visual before we start the circle to land. King Bond, thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude. Steve, thanks so much, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have also the pendulars. They're awesome, but expensive. You get what you pay for. Yes, absolutely. They are 100% expensive, but again, I think they're worth every penny. Yeah. Captain, while doing a flight, did you ever get an engine failure? Have you ever done an engine failure? Yeah, we've done a few engine failures. The last one we did, we were on the Pilot Edge network, and I think we lost... we were in the CRJ.
Happy birthday, Captain.
Jason.
Time flies when you are having fun.
My man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you very much for the $66 donation. Unbelievably kind. Thank you so much, Jason. I appreciate you. That is very, very, very kind, dude. Guys, could we please get some love in chat for Jason? Really do appreciate that, man. Thanks so much, dude. Thank you for the kind words as well. I'll drop my vape. Yeah, last time we had an engine failure. I think we were in the CRJ, the Aerosoft CRJ, and we were on the Pilot Edge network. That was a fun one. We basically lost the engine on descent, and we ended up landing into Vegas. I think that was the last time we had an engine failure. Last time we really had any type of major failure was actually last week, when we were flying in Brazil, and we had to return back to the airport. None of our autopilots were working. This side of like the aircraft just like was not working or loading. That was crazy. Yeah. Still remember the Las Vegas engine failure with the 7.6? There was that one. Wait, was it the 7.6 or was it the 777 out of Phoenix? I remember the 777 out of Phoenix when there was a bug, when the flight factor 777 was like spewing fuel, when it updated from X-Plane 10 to X-Plane 11. I remember that one. I don't know if I remember a 7.6. Maybe a 7.6 as well, you know. Thank you, Airbus fan. Thank you very much for the kind words. Captain, flying to Heraklion in 2 weeks. Do you mind doing a flight into there? I don't know if we can get one in before then, but enjoy your flight. If we don't, man, that would be absolutely awesome. What kind of airplane are you on for that? Don't know you could actually have engine fails without switching them on. Yeah, you can, man. Yeah. The cool thing about Pilot Edge is Pilot Edge Network, they can create scenarios for you. So they can basically, you can lose an engine. You can do all kinds of stuff on Pilot Edge, man. Pilot Edge is really cool. Like, you can send Pilot Edge a message and be like, hey, look for this logon. Give me random errors and stuff like that, right? So, yeah, it's pretty cool. Going with an Arkia A321 Neo. Very cool. I've never even heard of that airline. It's very cool. Got LAX and Buffet for $15 each. Now I'm going to buy EGLL and Gatwick and fly Tampa, Copenhagen, and Athens because they're cheap. Nice. Take advantage of those sales, man. Take advantage of those sales. Fuel leak out of the left engine. That's exactly what it was, Reg. Yeah. Lucky in my experience flying, we only had one engine failure in 2020. That's good. Engine failures aren't fun. I like to just do my regular flight, right? I like to go from point A to point B nice and easy, just like how 99% of the flights go, right? There was also the weather update incident in the 7-4 into Copenhagen. Could not find that one a failure, though. No, that's when we lost all 4 engines. That's when I think Microsoft Flight Simulator was just throwing a wrench at us. That's when the 747 was not good. That's when that happened. AirFK, thanks so much, man. Appreciate you, dude. Welcome as a first-class member. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really do appreciate it, my friend. Thanks so much. You guys are crazy today, man. Thank you all for the support today, friends. Really do appreciate it. Going for vacation, do you have tips or places to go there? I have no clue. I've never been there, man. Yeah, never been there. I've had failures completely disabled, so I can relax. There you go. It was when I went flying on the Fenix A320 from an airport in China where I don't remember the name of Tokyo Haneda Airport. Nice. We got to go visit Japan again soon. Captain Lee's going to be happy, but we got to go. We got to go to Japan again, man. Japan is it's been calling us. Got to go back to Japan. CRJ ops. I don't know when we'll do CRJ, to be honest with you. Next week, I think we're going to do a split between Airbus and 7-3. And then the following week, I'm not quite sure what we're going to be doing back in Europe. We may actually end up in Japan sooner than later, to be honest with you. What would be the best airplane to fly in Japan, chat? The Airbus A320 or the 737? Doesn't, like, Japan JAL operate 737, 800s, 700s, 900s, and stuff like that? Hey, Cap, doing Gatwick to a B set tomorrow. Can we do a sunrise fight? We'll probably do it real time. Yeah. No. Well, we're going to be doing, like, we're going to be staying within Japan, so we're not going to do the 787. Because, like, we're doing short little flights. Probably, like, flights like this. You know what I mean? So, at the beginning with the PMDG 737, I got an oil pressure error with pushback. Had no clue to fix it. Now the aircraft needs to do maintenance in the FMC. There you go. Sorry, Cap, I asked before, but you may have missed it. Have you tried 6 Days in Fallujah? Nice After Dark episode, possibly. I've watched some video on it, Atto. I think that may be a little bit too hardcore for my liking. It looks like it could be a cool and a fun game, but I feel like it's also, like, I don't know, dude. I feel like that's, like, hardcore. Maybe, man. Maybe if I can get a group of guys together that, like, want to play and we can actually, like, do things properly, maybe we can work on something like that, but yeah. All right, now, let's try and, okay. Let's see what the weather's doing here. We'll try and do this the best that we can, chat. We'll try and set up, like, we'll try and set the parameters around, but just where we can kind of change the weather. That's what we'll kind of do. Winds are 300 at 6. We've got scattered at 8,000. So we're going to turn off live weather. We're going to go scattered clouds. And we're going to go, how do I remove layers? Can I, like... Okay. It's okay, thank you. Now, scattered... How can you remove layers? Because I want to do... And the winds I want to do... winds we're going to do, like... We'll do 080. And we'll go... No. Wind from 080. Hey, stop this. Zero eight 080. Why are you so stupid? goodness. What? This is... Okay. We'll just go like this, chat. 080...
Good afternoon, how are you this lovely day of flying? Off to
Max.
Denver tomorrow on a A380, so very excited.
Sweet.
Let's spot a sea landing, terrain.
Cool, man. Enjoy that, dude. We'll put it at like 10 knots. What was it? 8 knots? What were the winds? Thanks so much for support, man. Appreciate you, Max. Very cool, dude. Enjoy your flight. That sounds awesome. Very, very cool. Okay, we just have to make sure we're probably going to miss our descent, so we'll start that now. Put this at like 8,000 feet. Okay, winds are good like that, but now how do I remove layers, chat? Or can we just like... Here, yeah, we'll just send you to the sky. No problem. And why is this in meters? Like, who the fuck... Who does this in meters? What is variable... What is... Right-click each layer to get rid of them? Right-click? No, right-click does nothing. Unless I can, like... Oh, wait. Okay. Now I found it. Wait. Here? Nope. Here? Nope. Okay. What is... What were the clouds? The clouds were at 6,000 feet or something? What is meters to feet? Like, I don't understand why it's in meters. Meters to feet. I've never had this in... Okay. The clouds are scattered at 8,000. So 8,000 feet would be 2,400 meters. 2,400 meters. Okay. I guess we're going to leave that like that. 7 knots, 081. Okay. That looks good to me, chat. And we're going to leave it just like that, okay? Good. Good enough. Close enough to what I guess it would be. I don't know. Close enough, chat. Alright, see you later. Have to eat breakfast now with the fam. Take care, man. Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate it. Check the gust, too, from that, just to be careful. Yeah, it does look like it's gusting a little bit. How do you change the gusts? How do you do wind? No, no. Okay. How do you do gusts? Oh, yeah, no, we don't want any gusts. 0. No gusties, please. Thank you. No gusts. There we go. Nice. Alright, winds on the ground, variable at 8. No. Maybe not variable. We'll keep it like that. Hopefully it's good. In the menu, the winds are M/S. Oh, okay. I've never really messed around with that, but like I said, I just want to make sure that we can do the circle to land. That's really all I care. Cap, do you use any NVIDIA color filters? I do not. No. We're going to get blown into the ski slope? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. We've changed it to a tailwind, though. We did have a nice headwind, so now we have a tailwind, so that's always good, right? I actually never changed the weather in 2020. I have 800 hours and always did real weather. Still don't have the achievements. Yeah, neither have I, dude. I don't think I've ever changed the weather. The only time I will change the weather is coming into this airport just because I want to do the circle to land, right? That's like the big thing. Yeah. Is the E175 better than the A220? I don't know. Depends, I guess. I don't know. You click on a cloud layer and delete the layer on the bottom right. Will that work? Where did you see that? Cloud layer here. Where's delete layer? I don't see delete layer, unfortunately. I thought I could see something, but unless like I just go like this. I guess that works. And then just shove it all the way up top. That works, I guess, technically. We just remove it, but yeah. Scroll down. Wait, there was an actual thing? Where? I can't scroll down. Like when I click on a layer, I can't scroll down. That's there's no scrolling. There's an X. Yeah, right here. But it's not, it really wasn't doing anything. Like you can see it just, it says it deletes it, but they're still right here. If you do this, click on this. There's a little X, but it doesn't actually delete it, so yeah. Clinton, thanks for support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, we're a little bit high up on profile. I'm going to get the ground spoilers out. We are going to also turn on our terrain radar because we're probably going to want that right now. We are passing through the Rattenberg VOR, which is always good. I know that we need to take this all the way down to 3,700 feet, so I'm going to bug that up right now. I'm going to bug up 3,700. That's in there. Beautiful. We are passing over the Rattenberg VOR. You can see us descending now nicely into the clouds-ish. Speed's good. We should be back up onto profile here momentarily, so that is good. Turn the sounds back up. How many of you guys have seen this approach before? How many of you guys have done this approach before in the simulator or real life? My fiance's mom has done this approach in real life, she said. We were having a dinner not too long ago, and she said that she's flown into here a couple times. I thought that was really cool. This is definitely a bucket list airport for me. I would absolutely love to fly into this airport. It is really cool. Yeah, Tony, you've done it as well, right? Several times, man. First time today? Ooh, baby. This is one of those places, man. One of those places. All right, seatbelt signs armed and on. We'll prepare the cabin for arrival. Altimeter was, what did we say the altimeter was? Speed limit exceeded, don't worry. Altimeter was 1015, so we'll bug that up. That's good. Speed's coming back down now. Ground spoilers can go in. We'll arm them. Wonderful. And now it wants to bring us all the way down to our approach speed, but I'm not going to do that. We can come down to about 190 knots is what we'll aim for. You can see the aircraft. Once we pass, we've already passed Rattenberg, so once we pass this first waypoint, you'll actually see that our, there it goes. I was just going to say the 9,500 foot restriction ends up disappearing, but you need to be above 9,500 feet because of these mountains right here. So obviously, following constraints is paramount flying into this airport. I mean, you can see we're clearing that by maybe 1,000 feet, maybe 1,000 feet. We're clearing that little mountain range there at 9,500 feet. So pretty cool. Welcome to Austria, dude. Yeah, 320 sim pilot did years ago in the Tolus and fudged the landing. Have to follow on stream. Interesting. Hey man, dude. Sometimes this airport, it's a whole different animal in itself, man. It is really a whole different animal in itself. All right, so I am going to get this open up here on my second monitor, but you can see here right now what we're doing is we're flying the localizer. So actually what I can do is I can turn on the LS switch. There you go. And I can actually arm the localizer. There we go. So now we're actually flying the localizer, and you can see that it actually gives us a path as well down into the runway. So everything looks good. I'm going to get ground spoilers out here a little bit because we do want to slow the airplane down. The approach comes quite quickly. It kind of like all of a sudden you're going to pop out and you're going to be like, oh shit, we're here. So it's a little bit crazy. Sammy, thank you very much. Appreciate you. Incredibly kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, guys, when we get down on the ground, we are going to do a giveaway. So if you are interested in getting a giveaway, we're giving away a $25 Euro gift certificate to Sim Market. So you can purchase this scenery. There's a bunch of stuff that you can purchase with 25 euros. So keep that in mind. We are doing a giveaway once we get down on the ground. Landing lights are on. That's all good. We've got some ground spoilers out here. We're just trying to bring the aircraft, settle that speed down here a little bit. We're coming up just past 230 knots. We'll get flaps 1 out, and then we're going down to 190 knots. You can see the runway. That is runway 26. We're not going for that one. We are doing the circling approach to land. I'm going to get this over here for myself to visually keep an eye on while we're doing it. What's the exchange rate? I have no clue, MCM. No clue, man. Let's go flaps 1. Keep bringing that speed back. We're looking great. Going to bring that speed down to 170 now. Again, you want to be basically fully configured as you're making your left turn. As we're making our left turn, we're also looking out for the ski jump. There's the big ski jump. That's what we're aiming for, essentially. We're going to go gear down now. Turn those sounds back up for you guys. Maybe a little bit loud, but just let me know. This is spooky. It's beautiful, man. Polar Spikes, huge no floaties to you, man. Thanks so much for support, dude. Appreciate you as always. Thank you, thank you.
2,000.
Beautiful. And then we're going to be looking for a heading of 230, chat.
100
Turning the
above.
aircraft to a heading of 230, 100 above our minimum, so that's good. We'll go flaps 2 now. We'll go final approach speed. We'll bug that up. Great. Let's go heading 230. We'll bug that up now. Let's go flaps 3. Good. Ground spoilers are in and armed. Good. And we're going to go flaps full. I'm not quite sure why it's giving me like a weird stall speed right now.
100
I think
above.
it may be because of the tailwind that we have, but I'm keeping an eye on it, chat. Do not worry. I guess it looks kind of okay now.
Minimum.
Thank you. Again, I don't know why the weather. I'm going to try and winds. Just slow those down here. Something about that should be a little bit better. Okay, beautiful. Cool. Everything looks great. We're basically fully configured now, so that's great. We've got lights on. Everything's looking good. There's the ski jump that we were aiming for. Ski jump is right here. That's a point of interest that you're looking for. That's beautiful. You have a bad feeling? You haven't been watching the streams enough, man. Polar Spikes, thanks,
You
dude.
and I share a birthday, Cap.
Hey,
Happy
awesome,
birthday.
man. Very, very cool. Thanks for your support, dude. Appreciate you.
1,000.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Minimum.
All right, we're going to get our landing system off. That's fine. We're also going to get the flight directors off. Actually, no. Flight directors stay on until autopilot comes off. There we go. Nice ski jump right there. Exactly. Yes, and we're looking for a church. There's going to be a church here that we're aiming for. Captain Colorado, 7 months. Huge no floaties, 2 Polar Spikes. And Captain Colorado, thanks so much, man. Says, happy birthday to the Fuzzy Wuzzy Teddy Bear. Thanks for support, man. Appreciate you, dude. All right, we're going heading 264. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to read chat,
Minimum.
but also fly the airplane. Minimums, we're probably going to hear minimum a bunch, no problem. 264 on the heading to send us outbound. We don't want to go into the side of the mountain, right, chat? Never a good thing, so we'll do that. Cap Nolan, thanks for 3 months, man. Appreciate you. Cap Colorado for 7 months. Polar Spikes with a $20 donation. Thank you very much, guys. Really do appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, cool, chat. Joystick cam's going on. I'm about to take control of the airplane. Enjoy the arrival. I will see you all down on the ground, all right? Let's get it. My airplane. Wonderful. I'm going to turn track IR on as well. I'm going to situate you nicely. That should be good right about there. Cool. So there's the church. Remember I was saying there's a church that we're going to use as reference. If you zoom in,
Minimum.
you can actually see the church. So that's the church that we're using for our reference. I'm going to slightly head it out here to the left side, just hugging the mountainside here. All is looking well. And once that church basically disappears under our nose is when we can start making our right turn. Now, the difficult thing about Innsbruck is while you're making your right turn, you want to continue to descend. That's like the big thing that you're going to want to be doing. So church is basically under our nose. You see this little gap right here? That's essentially what we're aiming for. So let's go right turn. We're going to continue to look right. Yes, we're going to want to
Terrain
hold
ahead.
Yeah,
Pull
no problem.
up.
I probably should have turned that off. We should be okay. And we're going to slowly start descending, all right? Slowly start descending.
Speed.
Speed's fine, don't worry, we're in managed mode. We're descending here slowly, slowly. Keep your controls. Again, you want to hold about 25 degrees on the bank angle. And we're going to bring that nose down, descending nicely, about 1,400 feet per minute now. Keep the turn coming. We may be a little bit high off this turn in, but we're actually looking pretty good. There's the runway. Sync rate's fine, no problem. I'm just trying to correct that. And there we go. There's the airport. We're 3 white, 1 red. Now we're 2 white, 2 red, so that's perfect. Everything is looking good. Again, sorry about the speed. It's probably because I have weather on right now. We're just running manual weather. But I should have had the terrain radar off up there as well, but that's okay. All right, we don't want to get too low on the approach. Want to fly this somewhat properly. That was a great turn. A little bit excessive, but we held basically 30 degrees coming in, so real nice turn. And now we just take it in, chat, fly it like you do any other airport. Just remember that it is a short airport. We're going to go auto brakes medium. Good thing I remembered that. Thank you. And now you just fly it like any other approach, chat. And we hope that we get the birthday butter. Sounds are up. Enjoy, guys.
40, 30, 20, retard.
Oh, we got to go around. We got to go around. I overflared it. Chat, we got to shoot it again. Oh, not the worst. We were coming in way too heavy there. Definitely overflared the hell out of that. All right, flight director's back on. Now, this is interesting. We have to basically fly this all the way back out to the Rattenberg
Too low,
VOR.
terrain. Too low, terrain.
We're going to turn terrain off. Flaps 2. Gear up. No problem. There we go. Good. All right. We're going to go back onto heading cell. I'm going to actually come down here and I'm going to go direct, and I'm just going to type in the Rattenberg VOR nicely, and we're going to insert that. Good. So let's take us out to the Rattenberg VOR. We can hand fly it, no problem. We're going to get ourselves back up to altitude once again. Yeah, definitely too heavy on the flare there towards the end. I kind of just let the nose go down just a little bit. I'll bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Forgot the landing replay? No, we don't do replay, man. We don't do replay. It's our first flight. We're doing a second leg. So we need to take this up to 9,500 feet, chat. This is where it becomes a little bit tricky on this approach. 9,500 feet. I'm also going to bug up speed. A lot of crazy things going on right now. Going to bug up speed. Want it to be like 210. Good. And then we're going to continue the climb. And if I come down here, direct, we should be direct Rattenberg. I'll insert that. Good. And then let me go on autopilot. Everything should be good. Speed, I'm going to go flaps 1. And it should be an open climb. There's open climb. Okay. And then we should be good. Okay. Cool. We're on our way up. We're going to keep flaps 1 out. We can retract the flaps now. We can bring our speed back up 220 knots. And we'll keep it right there. But spicy, chat. Holy macaroni. Spicy, man. We overflared, and I was not willing to put the nose down. I was not willing to touch down past the... This is one of those airports you really can't do that. You know what I mean? You really can't mess around when you do that. So it's not the end of the world. We're going to go to arrivals. We're going to... My phone is just going ham. We're going to reprogram in the localizer via Rattenberg, no via Rattenberg, and then insert, and it should draw all of this back in. I need to go on heading for a second. Okay, and then we'll put this back in, insert, good. Okay, and there we go. We've basically got the same approach back in, so we're going to essentially do the same thing. Auto throttle needs to go on. I don't know why auto throttle wasn't on, to be honest with you. It's saying levers not in sync. There we go. Okay. I'll put my speed back up to like 230 knots. I guess one of my levers was out of sync or something like that. You don't think you've ever seen me do a go-around at LOWI? No, this is probably the first time. Like I said, man, I overflared that way too much, man. At the end of the day, the overflare was far, far, far too strong. Far too strong. But that's okay. I mean, listen, hey, in practice, we get to do everything right. It's not very often we get to do like these go-arounds and stuff like that. So in practice, it's probably a good thing that we get to do something like this. Obviously, it sucks we didn't nail the approach the first time, but I would say we didn't do too... Everything was fine on the approach. It just wasn't... like I said, I just wasn't willing to float the airplane like that, and we would have been touching down past the touchdown markers, so technically it would have been an illegal landing. Just better to go around and shoot the approach again, man. You saw it took, what, 15 seconds to reprogram the FMC for an approach, and we're literally doing the same thing. We're just flying it out. The hardest part about Innsbruck is making sure that you obviously stay in the mountains, right, or out of the mountains. One thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to remember to turn terrain off next time. I'm going to turn terrain on now because we're going to use it, but when we shoot our approach, I'm going to turn terrain off. So, hey, Cap, can't fly with you. I was in London right now, but happy birthday. Thanks, Snipe. Appreciate you, mate. Every landing is a go-around with an option to land. Well, exactly. Like I said, I'd rather shoot a realistic approach than touch down halfway through the markers and past the markers and call it a day or call it a good landing. I'd much rather shoot a go-around, you know? Just makes more sense. Bought the K-Den scenery, best $20 spent sale, but would you recommend Fenix? Yeah, Fenix is good as well, man. Yeah.
Happy birthday, bud.
Hey, Mopar dude, coming in with the $50 donation. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thanks so much for your support, dude. Really do appreciate you. What are the settings for this aircraft? It's very laggy. Depends on your computer settings, right? Depends on your specs, man. Really depends on your specs. All right, we're going out to Rattenberg. Speed's good. We technically probably could cut it right now and go direct AdWig. So maybe that's what we'll do. We'll go direct AdWig. And then what we can do is we need to throw in 3,700 feet once again. And honestly, I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and shoot this approach a lot more clean. We were kind of playing a little bit of catch-up in the last approach. Speed was a little bit high throughout the descent, and we're kind of playing a little bit of a catch-up. So let's slow things down. Let's try and get things set here properly. We'll go flaps 1. It's going to help with some of these turns and set us direct to AdWig. I'm going to go speed 210. Good. And you can see us down here making our vectors in and around. Exclamation point specs for that. En route to MCO, we'll be dodging thunderstorms on arrival. Big surprise. Nice. Do you have a video of your graphic settings? I do not. No, but you can put exclamation point MSFS, and that's what I'm running as far as graphic settings. It's nothing crazy, man. High-end preset, clouds, ultra, trees, low. It's literally exactly how I'm running it. Yeah. Mr. Mopar dude, thank you very much, man, for the $50 donation. Guys, can we please get some love and chat for Mr. Mopar? Huge no floaties, dude. I'll have to check to see if that gets you up on the leaderboard, Mr. Mopar, but thank you very much, man. I really do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, we're going to go to descent mode. It should capture descent here momentarily. You can see that going to AdWig was a good decision. Make that right turn in. And then from AdWig, we should start the descent down to 3,700. There is a constraint at AdWig for 9,500. As soon as we pass AdWig, which we are right now, we should start the descent down to 3,700. And if it's not going to do it, we can just manually descend the aircraft in itself. It doesn't look like it's going to do it. It looks like it's doing weird things right now. So again, you can just always confirm on the charts, and it says AdWig here. Well, no, it looks like it's got it. Looks like it's starting to get it anyways. We'll see what it does. Should you upgrade your i7 9700K? It's not a bad chip. There we go. Okay, now it's descending. Sweet, we'll bring the speed back down to 190. Again, be a little bit more on top of this one. Ground spoilers are armed. Autowork is set to medium as well. Everything's looking good. What are the point of minimums if you can execute a go-around afterwards? What are the points of minimums? Minimums is that you have to have... Well, minimums and go-around are completely different. Minimums, you have to have the airport in sight. That's what minimums mean. So at minimums, you have to have the runway in sight. If they're... I don't know why it says signs are on. Signs are definitely on. Minimums, you have to have the runway in sight. A go-around is nothing to do with minimums. Yeah. Just use AutoLand. Oh yeah, AutoLand, circle the land. Thanks, Skyhawk. Appreciate it, man. Do trees low do anything to the quality or just reduce the amount? I think a little bit of both, Ellis. But they're trees, man. It really shouldn't, right? Really shouldn't matter if quality of trees. You're flying at 30,000 feet most of the time, right? What does it matter if how good the trees look? That's my opinion anyways. Too steep of a path ahead, it's saying. Well, we've got ground spoilers out, so we should be fine. Descending at, what, 1,500 feet per minute? It says we're on profile as well. I'm not quite sure what's wrong with it, but we're just going to leave it. Everything looks fine to me. Go to our performance page. Everything should be activated in there, so it's all looking good. And then we need to change this 080 at 8, or what the winds are showing right now. Good. Cool. Willie, thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude. Auto land on Innsbruck. The lack of leafy foliage is a deal breaker for some. Maybe. Could be, yeah. All right, speed's good. Altitude's good. Everything's looking good right now. Super happy with this. This is a much more stable and clean approach. So fingers crossed, everything should be just as good. Next time you try this approach at night, so they don't shoot this approach at night. This is a strictly during the day approach. So you could play that we...
Happy birthday, my amigo.
Hey!
Another year around the sun, Kappa Kappa.
Gary, my man, huge no floaties to you, dude. Thanks so much for your support. Appreciate you, my man. $25 bone. Guys, can we get some love and chat for Gary? Dropping the donation. Thank you very much, Gary, for the kind words as well, man. Really do appreciate it, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, speed down to 180. Everything's looking good. Yes, we're doing the circle of the land. Correct. Yes. Why are only the slats out? Because that's usually what happens with flaps 1 on an Airbus. Slats out. Why are... Oh, yeah. Sorry, I had those out. I was like, why are my ground spoilers out? We had those because we were maintaining our speed. Looking great. I'm actually going to keep them out. Cap, you're landing runway 8. This says localizer 26 on the approach. Yes, so if you're new to flying into Innsbruck, the way that it works is you shoot the localizer runway 26, right? That's what we're doing right now. You shoot the localizer 26 and then you break off at about 4.2 DME. So 4.2 miles from the airport, you break off.
Happy birthday,
and
dude.
you
Thanks again
go
for
to
being
shoot
so
the
cool at
visual
Expo.
circle of the land.
Hopefully we can hang out again.
Hey.
Cheers.
Monsieur Jarvis, thank you for the support, man. Appreciate you as always, dude. It was a pleasure. I'm glad you had fun, man. You fit right in with the crew, dude. So thanks for being there, and hopefully we'll get many more expos, man. Maybe not the next one, but we'll see how she goes, right? Huge no flows, Jarvis. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate you, dude. All right, gear down, flaps 2. Ground spoilers can go in now. We've got enough momentum. I'm going to go final approach speed now as well. See how everything's just so much better now we don't have the crazy wind blowing as well, so... Are there any tutorials to learn this approach? Honestly, Matt Davies has a great tutorial up on his channel. Rest in peace. He's got a great video up, man. That's how I learned how to do this. So, what's my opinions on X-Plane 12? Very underwhelming in its current state. Very underwhelming. 160 knots, we're going flaps full. Ground spoilers armed, 100 above minimum, so that's looking great. Everything's good now. Let's go ahead and turn ourselves off. Heading of 230. There we go. Beautiful. We'll make sure all of our lights are on once again. Good. Everything's set there. Wonderful. There's our minimums. Okay, we're going to turn that off. Train comes off this time. Thank you. And you go off as well. Thank you. Don't need that. Beautiful. Cool. Much better setup this time, chat. Much better setup. Fully configured. Winds aren't blowing all crazy. We've got the terrain radar off. There's the ski jump. You can tell we were a little bit to the right of the ski jump last time. We're actually perfectly in line with it right now. And if you want me to show you the approach, that's us on the approach. You can see we're basically right on the path of where we would want to be. So that's all good. Fuber, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Good to see you. This is actually the go-around, Fuber. We had to shoot a go-around. A little bit messy first approach. Over-flared the airplane and kind of popped it up and had to do a go-around. But we shot the go-around perfectly. Yeah. Sounds good, Airbus fan. Enjoy your dinner, man. Flap 3? No, we're flying with flaps full. We are perfectly fine. Fully configured, ready to go. Ready to go. Yeah, we over-flared the hell. We were coming in like a... I was flaring, and nothing, so I had to like yank, and then the nose, you know how it happens. The flaring of this airplane can kind of be a little bit sometimes. There's our minimum call. We'll probably hear a bunch more of them throughout the process, so don't worry. Lower Tower wanted us to take us some pics of the airport. Exactly. All right, let's turn to a heading 264. We'll go 265. Minimum. Nothing wrong with that as well. Continue. All right, beautiful. Again, looking absolutely fantastic. This is a much better approach, in my opinion, this time around. Much better, much better. Cool. I'm going to take control of the airplane. Guys, enjoy the arrival. Hopefully all goes well this time, and I will see you down on the ground. My airplane. Beautiful.
Minimum.
Cool. Maintaining 3,700 feet. We're also going to break out just to the left here. This is that wonderful house. I said, imagine living here. And you get to see these airplanes shooting this approach. Oh, dude, I'd be sitting out there with my lawn chair, just watching. It'd be awesome.
Happy birthday,
this
buddy.
guy,
Hope
man.
you have a lovely dinner with the missus.
Daniel Barry coming in with the $135 donation. Mr. Daniel Barry, thank you very much for support, man. I appreciate you. That is incredibly kind. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate it, man. Thanks so much, dude. Guys, let's get some love and chat for Mr. Daniel Barry, the longest standing member and moderator here on the channel. Thank you very much, Mr. Barry. I appreciate you. All right, cool. Track IR's on. Let's do it, friends. Start our right turn. We're going to hold about 25 degrees. We're also going to continue to descend. We're going to descend the airplane. All right, there we go. Nice little descent. Right there, we'll hold that at about 1,200 feet per minute on the descent. Looking great. Don't want to go too crazy. We're holding it at about 25 degrees as well. Everything looks really good. Keep that descent going. Beautiful. We don't have the crazy terrain marker going on us. I'm trying not to cheat. I'm trying to keep it so like I don't cheat all that much. I'm trying to find the airport out there. There it is. Airport is right there. Beautiful. Again, too white, too red this time, chat. Looking really good. Cool. Very nice approach. Auto brake. Ecam, no blue. We're looking real good. Nice. Fuber, 18 months. Appreciate you, man. Just imagine being in your home when you retire, dude. One can dream. One can dream. All right. Beautiful approach this time, chat. Real nice approach. Keep that too white, too red coming in. And again, no crazy flare this time. I don't know why our V approach speed seems to be much higher than it needs to be, but we're just going to keep it that way. And again, we're looking for those 1,000 footers, chat. Looking for the 1,000 footers. God, I love this approach, man. A little bit low on slope, that's fine. 3 red, 1 white. Perfectly fine.
100. 40, 30, 20, retard.
Settle it.
5.
It like does not want to go down. Okay, there we go. Again, complete illegal landing. Nose down gently, reversers out. It like the runway like dipped down. It just didn't want to go for us. Plenty of time to stop. No worries. Probably should have got to go around again. 60 knots, reverser stowed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Innsbruck. Not the best. Not the best, Chad. I got to be honest with you. I don't know why it, like, that time it felt really good, but it was almost like an extra floaty on that one. Was probably should have shot another go around, but I didn't want to make you guys sit through all that one. I don't know what was wrong with the speed too. I probably had something to do with our approach speed. We're supposed to be 130 something knots, 135, 136 I think is what it was. 136 is what I think we were supposed to do for the approach speed, but it was showing like almost 150, 140 something. It was a little bit weird on that approach, but hey, we made it down finally with the sun breaking through the clouds there. I'm actually going to turn it to live weather just because I'm curious to see what live weather looks like right now. Let's see what live weather looks like. Live weather is actually a little bit more clear, but the winds are a little bit weird. Daniel Barry, thank you very much for support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, listen, I'm not going to blame the aircraft for that because like we were fudging with the weather, and I'm almost positive us having weird ass weather was something to do with that, but not bad. The airplane just didn't want to go down. That was kind of I felt like we flared it really well. We cut the power really well, and you can also see there's that little dip in the runway, and I'm wondering if we just got to that point where we're just that dip of the runway, so it looked like it was a little bit better, but yeah. ND was showing 5 knots of wind out of the south. Yes, it was blowing about 6 knots down the runway. Yeah. Not the worst. Definitely not the best approach that we've shot in here. The turn was really good. Both turns I felt were really good actually, but yeah, definitely could have been a little bit better on the actual landing part of it. Should have just smashed it in, really is what I should have done. We should have treated it like we were at Santos Dumont. Landing lights off, nose light over to taxi, runway turn-offs off, strobe lights off, wing lights off. We'll go ahead and spool up the APU. Regardless, chat, it's all fun. This is why we do it in a simulator, right? We're not professional pilots. We don't do this in the real world. This is why we get to do it in our simulators. And if we miss the touchdown zone, well, we missed the touchdown zone, chat. Not the end of the day, right? Not the end of the day. Let's go gate 6. Nope. And we'll go Innsbruck. Beautiful. We'll look for gate 6. I don't know exactly where gate 6 is. I'll try and find it. Why is this? doesn't show me any of the gates. Okay. Gate 6. I guess it's going to be down there more. Where are you? Oh, there's my marshal. Wait, I don't think that's the GSX marshaller. Chat, where the hell is gate 6? Stutter. Planning to do Lukla? We can do Lukla eventually. Yeah, that would be kind of fun, I guess. Yeah, that would be a fun one to do, wouldn't it? Spool up the APU. Next to gate 5. Yeah, it doesn't say what the gates are at all. So, I don't know. I'm guessing it's going to be here with these guys. Yeah, it's definitely over there. Okay. Why am I offline? Because flying into this airport's a shit show, man. I don't know what the hell's going on with my FPS right now either. I'm getting 18 FPS. Hello? Simulator, are you okay? What's going on over there? Is it with you? I don't know, man. Getting some weird performance here. Orlando scenery has been fixed. Yes, we're going to fly in next week. I don't know what's going on with the performance. Really weird. APU bleed on. Those mountains look awesome. They do. Beautiful airport. Beautiful, beautiful airport. Was that a 7.6? No, it's a 7.5. TUI Jet 7.5. I don't even know if this is the gate I'm supposed to be at, chat, to be honest with you. This looks like Microsoft Flight Simulator handling dude. This doesn't look like GSX handling guy, but it could be wrong. I don't know. All right, we'll call it right about there. Park brake is on. Beautiful. GSX, is this the... Just warp me there. Where am I supposed to be? Okay, so I did not see anybody over here, so that's... Okay, so apparently I'm supposed to be on this side. Apparently I'm supposed to be on this side of them, no problem. APU's on, APU bleed's on, engine number 1 is off, engine number 2 is off, red beacon light is off, seatbelt sign is off, fuel pumps are off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Innsbruck. Awesome. Am I going to reconnect to VATSIM? Nope, not today, man. Not doing VATSIM today. I'll be back on VATSIM tomorrow. If you want to tune into the stream then, please feel free to do so. I do not fly on... I do not fly on VATSIM flying into Innsbruck. I don't at all. Cool, sweet, there we go. We finally made it down after a go-around attempt and not the greatest arrival ever into Innsbruck, but hey chat, we made it. We're here. We can go ahead and plan for our return flight now, shall we? Yes, we are going back to Vienna, but before we do so, I need to open up the giveaway for you guys. As promised, I know that it is my birthday, but I still want to do a giveaway to you guys. I think it's important to give back to the amazing community that also gives me so much. So, exclamation point giveaway in chat now. Again, thank you, Mr. Barry, for your donation, my friend on Final. Really do appreciate you, man. That's incredibly kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you, dude. All right, exclamation point giveaway now. If you want to enter the giveaway, we are giving away a €25 gift certificate to Sim Market. €25 gift certificate to Sim Market. Exclamation point giveaway now if you would like to win today's giveaway. I'm going to prep for the next flight. Bear with me here momentarily. I'm going to get everything ready for our return flight back to Vienna. And we're going to low. Good. Remember, guys, if you did enjoy this, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. We're looking for 300 likes today. Very kind. Going for LOWI. Ronnie, thanks for your support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties. Thank you very, very much for your support, Ronnie. I appreciate you, man. Incredibly kind.
Happy birthday.
Hey, Mike, thanks so much for support as well, man. Appreciate you, dude. Ronnie and Mike, thanks for support, guys. Appreciate you. Huge no floaties to both of you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Incredibly kind, man. Thanks so much, guys. All right. AUA9 Golf Mike. And we're going from Innsbruck to Vienna. We're going to be in the A320. And we've got 147 passengers. Chat. Good. Cool. Sweet. Oh yes, I have to change the bio, Dan. Thanks for reminding me. I've got to change the bio. Why are the passengers not deboarding? Waiting for your actions to open 2 left. What? Really? You're not going to do that by yourself? Okay, now they're deboarding, chat. Apologize. Apologize, forgot to open the door for them. I could have sworn it does it by itself. Does it not open the door by itself? I could have sworn it did. Wow, flight time back is 40 minutes. That's pretty crazy. Bear with me here for a sec. We'll get this guy in here. Finish flight. Okay. Close. Bag, thanks for support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties to you as well, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's incredibly kind, man. Really do appreciate that. Thanks so much. I also need to get Mr. Daniel Barry up on the leaderboard. Mr. Dan Barry. $135 smackaroons. Thanks so much, Mr. Barry. Appreciate you again, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And to everybody, man, today. You guys are just insane, dude. You guys are insane. All right, deboarding process has started. I'm going to let you guys just sit and marinate for that giveaway here for a couple of minutes. Let's go to a knit ref. We'll do our knit request. Again, if you haven't done so and you are interested in winning the giveaway, exclamation point giveaway in chat. Exclamation point giveaway. All right, we've got LOWI to low, beautiful AUA, what were we? 9 Golf Mike for the return flight. So we'll go ahead and throw that in there. Beautiful. Let's go to flight plans, departures. SimBrief has got us going on runway 26. We're going to be on the RTT-1 Romeo. So the Rattenberg 1 Romeo. Runway 26, Rattenberg 1 Romeo. Beautiful. We'll go ahead and insert that. Good. We'll go to Vienna. We're going to expect the ILS runway 34 via the Nima 2 Whiskey. Nima 2 Whiskey. Find that. Nima 2 Whiskey. There it is. Beautiful. No transition in our approach via today. So if we open up our charts, we have a quick little look-see here. We bring this over here. We're going to go to flights, unload, import from SimBrief. Good. So it's going to take us out to there. So I think we're going to be Abtan to, that's the 2, no, it's the 2 Nemo 2 Whiskey. So we're coming in this way. And then I don't know if I can take it via Ballad. Oh, dude, this airport's so crazy with the approach vias and shit like that, man. ILS 34, we'll pin that. And then we're just going to want to take it, I think, via Ballad, but I don't know which one to take. Like, how do you know? This is what I've always, what's confused me about these airports is we're on the Nemo 2 Whiskey, right? Here's the Nemo 2 Whiskey, but then we can take an approach from there, and it's like, how the hell do you know? Actually, I guess they're right here. Ballad 4K. Okay, we don't want that one. The Pesset? No. Don't want that one either. Definitely don't want that one. There's Ballad. That's for runway 29. That's not that one. Okay. Yeah, you see how these can become a little bit weird, chat? I guess we don't really need a transition then coming in, because we're going to be from Ballad and we're just going in. I guess we don't need a transition. Okay, fine. We'll just go no approach via. and we'll insert that. I always found that so weird about flying into Vienna. It's so damn weird, man. You see those on the transition charts? See, where do you see, like, where do you see that on transition charts? Where do you see that anywhere? I mean, other than like down here, right? Like the transitions, but like, to me, it's just, to me, this is overcomplicated for absolutely no reason. Why would you overcomplicate this entire process? Do you know what I mean? Like, it just seems overcomplicated for absolutely no reason. Like, why wouldn't you just continue the star and then have it coming in like this? Like, I see this one, like, technically we could use this, what is it? We want 971, so we would take Ballad. Okay, so hold on. Where does this take us? So Ballad to 988. Yeah, okay, so we could take that one, the Ballad for November. Let's see, actually. Ballad for November, arrival via the BAL for November, and then insert that. And then if we actually look at that, that should take us in. Okay, that's actually how it would be flown. So, okay, we'll do that then. But it just seems so backwards, man. Yeah. So like stars on transition charts and then the final approach chart, it's crazy. It just, honestly, man, it's overcomplicated for absolutely no reason. No reason. There's no reason to that's just so silly, man. It's so silly to have to do that, in my opinion. It just doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. All right, cool, sweet. Everything looks good there. We're on APUs. Train can come back. Actually, no, I'm going to leave train off for departure as well. Our departure, we actually come out and we're going to make a huge left swinging turn. So it's actually going to be a really cool departure as well. So I'm excited about this one. Let's come over here to the electronic flight bag. We'll go to our flights. We'll go ahead and import our next flight. Good. Should be from Innsbruck to Vienna. Good. 28 minutes to turn around. Should be fine. Go to our mass and balance tab. 147 passengers on the return flight. We'll load the aircraft. We'll go instant. Let's go ahead and take some of this information. So 58.1. Go to our performance page here. Sorry, our NIT B page. 58.1 slash 31.2. 31.2. Good. We'll bug that up into there. Blocked fuel for today's flight, we're calling that 5.2. Good. We'll go back. We'll set our cost index of 35, and they want us at a cruise level of, what do they want? 29,000 feet? Sure, I guess we'll take 29,000 feet. That should be good. That should be good. We'll go to our performance data. We'll head up top over here to our performance calculator, and we'll go ahead and grab some information here. We are departing on runway 26. Surface conditions are dry. Flaps 1. That's all good. Sync load sheet, sync live weather, and we'll go ahead and calculate our V speeds. What are the winds showing now? Winds are saying 070 at 9. Is that the case? Metar LOWI. Telling you, dude. Nightbot spamming, apologize. All right, you guys ready to select a winner? Again, if you haven't done so and you want to enter the giveaway, exclamation point giveaway in chat. Exclamation point giveaway. Yeah, winds are 070 at 9 knots apparently. So we need to depart off of runway 8. See how things change here? So runway 8, and then bear with me here. I'm gonna quickly edit this. We're departing on runway 8. Yeah, so see how the winds have completely shifted. They've done literally a 360 in almost 2 hours. Because this is what the winds were showing when I first originally sat down this morning 3 hours ago. So, all right, we're taking the Rattenberg to Quebec departure now. Good, and we'll go ahead and insert that. All right, there we go. That is the new flight plan. Crazy, this weather, man. And calculate V-speeds 120, 140, 140. Go to performance, 120. No, I do not want a deboard crew. We're actually going to restart the Kutal script. 120, 140, 140. Bug that up. Good. Flaps 1 slash down 0.3. Down 0.3. And flexing 54 degrees. Definitely going to be a rocket ship out of here. Cool. Jump back outside. GSX. Sim brief. Okay. And now we'll go ahead and request boarding. Beautiful. We're going Innsbruck Airport Aviation Authority. Good. Cool. All right, let's do it, friends. The winner of the giveaway is Zachary Contrabasso. Zachary, congratulations, my friend. You have won yourself a €25 gift certificate to Sim Market. Congratulations. Zachary, if you were here, please speak up now and claim your prize. Congratulations, Zachary. Congratulations, man. Zach, the only thing I need from you, dude, can you take a screenshot of my stream in the background with your chat here and just send me that on Discord, and then after the stream, I'll go and send you your €25 gift certificate, my friend. Congratulations once again, dude. Zachary said you can claim it for him. Ah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, gotcha. We're going to open that door for them. Beautiful. Cool. Congrats again, Zach. Congrats, my friend. Cool. No, they're already on board. Oh, Dan already changed the bio. Okay, thank you, Mr. Barry. Furkan, thanks for your subscription, man. Appreciate it, dude. Welcome aboard. Thank you. All right, there we go. The passengers are now boarding. Beautiful. Giveaways already happened, Arjun. I appreciate you, man. Can anyone answer this? How do you pronounce Play Airlines call sign? What is it? Play Airlines iCow. Player. Play Airlines. Player. There you go. It's a pretty neat little call sign. Player. Who won the giveaway? Zachary did. Zachary. Alrighty, chat. They're already boarding the airplane. Beautiful. Where are they coming out of? They just come out of like right here? Oh, look at that. Could not be any easier. Straight right to the airplane. Beautiful. Beautiful, chat. Looking good. You're doing it on VATSIM and I wasn't sure. There you go. Yeah, player. You can always check out, Zach, you just Google, man. You can just Google, like, any airline. Go to the Wikipedia or whatever. Thank you, Zachary. Appreciate it, man. I will get to that after the stream, man. Congrats again, dude. Does GSX have any performance hit on FPS? Not that I've noticed. It's very, and if it is, it's very minimal. It's, you guys saw the moonwalking? I thought it was just me, Reg. Yeah, it's very good on performance. Minimal hit, to be honest with you, is what I notice. Sorry, guys, answering all the messages. Why am I offline? Because it's Innsbruck, man. It's an absolute madhouse when you try and fly in and out of here on VATSIM, dude. It's an absolute shit show. Capital S-H-I-T. Yeah. Some of the GSX passengers are walking like they're too drunk to fly. It's just the high altitude. We'll blame it on the high altitude. Did you download GSX profile for the airports? I do. Yeah. Think you're gonna get some Popeyes for lunch? Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I'm thinking to get some nachos and some chicken wings tonight. Nice little pub fare. Nice and simple. Yeah. Have all the kids walk double time? They're excited, man. They're excited to get to go on the airplane. An Austrian A320. Let's go. Getting some performance issues with the Fenix. I have a Ryzen 9 3900X and a 3080. I've even reduced the settings and all things are still rough. Not sure what else to do. So Jarvis, on the Fenix app on your desktop, have you changed the screen resolution to run off your GPU instead of CPU? Try that, and then also take the screen performance and put it on performance mode. Not visual, or I forget what they are. Put it on performance mode. And that should help. Did you get the people boarding with the Fenix, or is it an add-on? This is an add-on. This is called GSX. Did you start Volanta before you start the sim, or during? I think usually after I start the sim. Do the profiles also correct the stopping positions? Most of them do, Adam. Yes. Yeah. 45 minutes left. YYZ to OMDB long haul. Oof. Yeah, definitely look into that, Jarvis. So there's an app on the desktop app, the Fenix. You're going to want to change the rendering. When you change the rendering, that's going to tell you not to. Trust me, do it. Change the rendering from your CPU to your GPU, and then also change the screen resolution to performance mode. That's exactly how I run it, man. I hear it's your birthday. Well, happy birthday, Cap. Hope your day is as good as it can be. Thanks so much, Zachary. It is indeed, man. Yeah. How to make VATSIM not take up a lot of FPS. When you find that out, let me know, man. I'd love to know that as well. If you go into your video control settings, you can help some stutters. I don't know if it helps with the Fenix, but overall it helps. There you go. Happy birthday, Cap. Hope you have many more. Thanks so much, Rob. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Omar, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. I wish I could use AI traffic, but it kills my FPS. Yes, you're not alone, man. You're not alone in that. Trust me. You're not alone. Even on VATSIM, for the most part, I lose between 7 and 10 FPS just being on VATSIM. So, yeah, I totally get it, man. Totally get it. Some Airbus fan, take care, man. There you go, Carlos. Happy early birthday to you, man. Hope you have a great day as well, dude. What GPU do you have? I have a 3080. You can put exclamation point specs in chat. What GPU do you recommend? I mean, right now, dude, I'd be recommending a 40 series, like a 4000 series. If you're in the market for a new GPU, I don't think 4070, 4080, 4090. I mean, hard to recommend a 4090, but 4070, 4080 for sure. Definitely would be the ones. Mr. J, huge no floaties to you, man. Welcome back to business class, my man. Thank you very much for support. Good to see you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's welcome Jay, guys. Welcome him back to the channel as a business class member. Great flight to be business class on right now. Beautiful views. Is a potential PC sponsor in Canada or from another country? They're based in the US, Ohio to be exact. Really cool company. They've worked with some major content creators in the industry, like major, like millions of subscribers. So I was able to speak with them. Thankfully, they did all the Thrustmaster PCs while we were at the expo. So it gave me definitely gave me a huge up and an opportunity to speak to them, being a Thrustmaster ambassador and working so closely with Thrustmaster. So yeah, the guy basically said they're looking kind of like for a face for like the whole flight sim thing, because they see a lot of potential with like custom builds and PCs for the simulation market, because it is such a high demanding intensive simulator game to run, right? So yeah. Airplane audio for anybody else? We shouldn't see anything. You probably hear music, but all right, cool. Upstairs, APU's on, bleeds are on. Good. Let's get the fuel pumps on. Let's go ahead and prepare for pushback and departure. Let's get you guys out of here. Wonderful. APU's already on. Let's get a red beacon light. We'll get the seatbelt signs on as well. Let me go ahead and pause our music. We'll turn our sounds all the way back up for engine start. Beautiful. And they should be ready to go. They're ready for pushback. Wonderful. Zach, thanks so much for support as well, man. Appreciate you, dude. Welcome up into business class. Huge no floaties, man. Look at the sun setting. Look at that. The sun's actually drawing a real-time shadow as it sets the mountain range over there. Just went behind that mountain range. The sim's so crazy, dude. Like, if you were in any other simulator, Koch, X-Plane, the sun would just disappear. You know what I mean? There's no sun setting. The sim just disappears. So to actually see the sun actively setting in the background, insane. It's truly insane. It's actually kind of crazy. Any snacks available on this flight? Oof, short flight. I don't know, man. I don't know. You have to beg the flight attendants. I don't know. Menu, AlexSiu, AOC. Received messages. We're going to get our arrival message. Thank you. We'll have our preliminary load sheet, which we'll accept, and we'll have our final load sheet today, which we'll also accept. 147 plus 3. Beautiful. Cool. Looks good. Awesome. Doing Zurich to Innsbruck in the Fenix A320 Swiss Air. Nice. Facing east. No, we need facing west for runway 8. Park brakes off. Zach, thanks so much, man. Appreciate you, dude, dropping the £2 as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you, man. Says no problem. Always supporting streamers playing Microsoft Flight Sim. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you. Huge no floaties, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wait, did you... I don't think they told me to release the park brake yet. Flying out of Innsbruck, going to Paris, Orly, France, Hop, ATR. Nice, very cool. That'd actually be a really fun flight. Yeah. I got a half-chopped beef sandwich I can share with everyone. Can I have a bite? I just got Flight FS traffic. The planes are close when they are in real life. We do weird things. Never flown on VATSIM in 2 years. I do have pilot edge account. There you go, Jack. Robert, thank you very much, man. 10 gifted members to the channel as well. Huge no floaties to you, Robert. Thank you very, very much, man. I appreciate that. That is incredibly kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I guess park brake comes off. Waiting. Oh, okay. My bad. It's waiting for me to dismiss things. I don't even have... Okay, whatever. Thanks so much, Robert. I appreciate you, man. That is incredibly kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you, dude. All right, engine mode selector to the start position. What do I get as a member? You get custom emojis. We've got like 20-something custom emojis now. You stand out in chat with your green name instead of the regular white name, and you also get to build your pilot rank in chat. You also get access to the private members-only Discord section in the server, as well as members-only streams every month. So quite a few things for being a member here on the channel, man. Go ahead and spool up engine number 2. I wish the engine start sounds would be a little bit louder. It's my only thing. One free private dance. Ha! That's actually a reason not to become a member. Actually. Set.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
All right, good engine start on number 2. Go ahead and spool up number 1. Can't wait for the IEs. We'll be flying JetBlue every day. It's going to be nice, man, for sure. Yeah. Do you ever think that Tolos will switch over to Microsoft? No, they won't, man. Cap, we need a 25 by 25 emote for VATSIM. 25 by 25. Actually, when is the members only stream this month? On the 30th, 2 weeks from today. 30th of July, we'll have the members only. 2 weeks from today. How do I get a member bit on Discord? Just make sure that your YouTube and your Discord are synced. So if you go into the settings, there's somewhere where you can link and sync YouTube and Discord, and it should be within a couple hours, sync everything up. Yeah. All right, flaps 1. Beautiful. Let's go engine mode selector back to the normal position. Predictive wind shear cycle, we'll just cycle that. Good. Ground spoilers are armed. Auto brake over to max RTO. Initial climb, I believe, is 12,000, so we'll bug up 12,000. APU can come off. APU bleed can come off. Nose light over to taxi. Beautiful. She's got the gear pin. She's giving us a nice little wave. Sweet. There she goes. Nice. Upstairs looks good. Sweet. Last thing we need is our trim value. It was down 0.3. Call that good right about there. Down 0.3. Cool. Park brakes off. Let's go ahead and taxi ourselves over to runway 08 for departure. Flight directors can come back on. And we're looking good. Everybody say goodbye to Innsbruck. And remember, guys, if you are enjoying the content, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up. We're going for 350 likes today for my 35th birthday. Can we make it happen? 350 likes. Yes, Zach, I usually use VATSIM and Pilot Edge. Those are my two ATC networks of choice. VATSIM and Pilot Edge. Hey, Kev, what do you think about flying EasyJet from Gatwick to Tel Aviv? That'd be a fun one, yeah. We're flying tomorrow from Gatwick to Ibiza. Ibiza. Hi, BD Cap. Hope you have a good day. Thanks so much, Tyrex. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, dude. Thirsty Engines, great name. Thanks for support, man. Appreciate you being here. Hope you have a great day, dude. Thank you, thank you. Party Island, yes, sir. It's been a while since we've been down there as well, man. Have I ever tried IVAO? I have not. No, I've always been a advocate of VATSIM. Always been a VATSIM advocate. Back in the day, when I used to get like, when I first thought about doing like VATSIM or IVAO, the reason that I went to VATSIM is because they had their own dedicated servers. When I first started getting into like ATC and doing the whole ATC thing, IVAO was still a, you had to be like on their, they had it on, man, what were the servers that they had? They're like TeamSpeak. It would be like a TeamSpeak, just a big TeamSpeak group. And in order to get ATC, you had to join like the right TeamSpeak room, and it was so janky. Like it was just not. Like VATSIM was so much more advanced, whereas like you had like a, you know, a third-party installer that you could connect and you could do stuff. So, yeah. I think so, Zane. Wait, I don't know what. I'm on the most recent NVIDIA driver, so yeah. Sound scuffed. It was for sure, man. Yeah. Chad, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Have you ever considered being a controller on VATSIM? Yes, it is something that I would like to. That I would like to do. Eventually, I'm going to go and do the training and get everything done. Yes, absolutely. I think it would be really fun for the channel as well. Be kind of like an interesting thing that we could do on the channel, right? All right, entering the runway, landing lights, strobe lights, wing lights, nose light to takeoff. Let's get it. There you go, Steve. Yeah, for sure, man. So when you switch frequencies like that, you had to also change over channel, and yeah, you couldn't, like, these frequencies meant nothing, you know what I mean? Like frequencies inside your airplane, any of that, it didn't matter. If you like wanted to switch to approach, you had to like open up TeamSpeak and switch to like approach. It was, like I said, man, it was real, like, I was like, I'm gonna go with VATSIM. These guys like actually have servers and frequencies that you tune to, and yeah. Applied for training, but it's a 6 to 12 month wait list while you're a beginner. Yes, it's very long, Ronnie. Yeah. How does one go about getting into training for VATSIM? You can go on the website, Jarvis. There's like specific documents and training stuff for VATSIM. Yeah, go to the VATSIM website. Probably your best bet, and or tutorials online, right? I know that there's tons of tutorials on VATSIM and how to get started with VATSIM and your first VATSIM flights, and there's all kinds of tutorials up on YouTube, so maybe that would be the best way. I'll fly in PE soon, maybe fly with you on the network. I'll be flying next week, Jack. We're going to fly into Sacramento, I think, on the network, so definitely be doing that, man. Alrighty. Let's get this airplane turned around. We'll go ahead and get ready for departure, chat. Sorry, I meant the training to be a controller. That's all done through the individual ARTCCs. So like Toronto Center, Boston Center, Winnipeg Center, you got to go to their websites and they'll have all the training like to stuff up there. That was a great turn, chat. They'll have all the training and stuff for you up there. That would be your best bet. Cool. Train radar is on. Joystick cam is on. Sounds are going up. You guys ready? Let's get it. We're on the way back to Vienna. Should be a nice flight, chat. Looking forward to it. Cool. I'm holding the brakes. Throttle's up to 40%. Let those come up nicely. There we go. Chrono's going on. Let's get it. Manflex 54 SRS runway auto thrust blue. Brakes are released. Nose down, pressure on the stick. Takeoff power is set. Airspeed is alive. Afterburners on. I wish. Alrighty, 100 knots. We're neutral on the side stick. V1. We're going flying. Rotate. Lots of room today. Positive rate. Gears going up. Beautiful. Man, I'd really love to visit here one day, chat. I think it would just be incredible to experience this. Oh, there's the sun back up over the mountain ridge. You're just in Victoria? Ah, Victoria's beautiful, man. Love Victoria. Love BC in general. Great place. What? Engine thrust to climb. And very rarely, I'm putting the autopilot on nice and early here, chat, because I want some views out those windows. I want some of those views and some of those sounds. Look at that. Some of that buzzsaw. Austria is beautiful. Ah, dude. So beautiful. The Swiss Alps. It's an incredible place. Stunning, stunning, stunning. All right, runway turnoffs can come off, nose lights can come off, wing lights can come off. We'll disarm the ground spoilers. Good. What country is this? This is Austria. This guy, Mark, coming in with the $50 donation, reclaiming top spot. Huge enough floaties to you, Mark. Thanks so much for support, man. I appreciate you. That is incredibly kind. Guys, could we please get some love in chat for Mark dropping the 50 bomb? You guys are incredible today, man. Like, holy macaroni, guys. Holy macaroni. Mark, thanks so much for support, man. I appreciate you, dude. It's happy birthday, no floaties. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you. And then coming in with 10 gifted members as well. You guys are insane, dude. 90 gifted members today and over $600 donated just through YouTube. That doesn't include all the donations through Streamlabs and stuff. You guys are nuts, man. Absolutely bananas. Thank you all very much for support, guys. That is unbelievably cool, man. Thank you guys very, very much. All the support. Mark, Mopar, Q8, Daniel Barry, everybody in between, man. Robert, everybody that's come in today, even just with the kind words, man. Thank you all very much for support, guys. Seriously, that's incredibly kind. Incredibly, incredibly kind. We have a discontinuity after Rattenberg, which you just need to remove. We shall do that now. Clear that out of there. Beautiful. Insert that. Wonderful. That will continue on with the flight path. And there we go. You can see we're climbing up, up, up and away. You can see the speed stays at 180 knots. And you basically climb out at flaps 1. 180 knots, flaps 1. Till I believe you reach Rattenberg. And then I think the speed will actually decide to go further than that. We're also going to take this up to our cruise altitude, which was 29,000 feet for this leg. The flight level 290 is in. There we go. If possible, can you post a picture of the truffle cake later in Discord? I will definitely take a picture of it, man. Yeah, it's quite special. I mean, look at that view right there, chat. Holy mackerel. Isn't that just incredible? The way that the light is scattering off the... Crazy, man. Crazy. Thank you, Robert. Appreciate it, man. Let me get Mark up here as well. I think we're leveling off to speed up now. Yes, it is. So we can go flaps clean. We'll do that now. Let me get Mark back up top on the leaderboard, Mr. Mark. Chad, I also ordered a new webcam. A 4K webcam. I don't know if any of you guys saw that, but we've got a 4K webcam on the way. I was reading some reviews on it last night. It's got really, really good reviews, so you guys are going to have to deal with my ugly ass in 4K now, chat. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that, chat? There we go. Cool. Switching spots, looking good. Caught in 4K. Exactly. Exactly, man. Anyone else's stream stuttering? Weird. Yes, we need to do standard barrel through 10,000 feet, I think. 10,500 here. It's weird. Capridonos will be double in 4K. We'll be able to count the whiskers on your beard. Yeah, and all the gray hairs coming in. Watch. You'll see it, man. You'll see it. Yeah, you've been just hooked on you and Height, man. Anti-hero, you guys have just been going ham. How you guys keep playing Diablo, dude? Jay doesn't fly anymore. Buys a yoke and doesn't fly. Or you just on a break, Jay. You overdid it, didn't you? Landing lights off. You went pretty ham, dude. I'm pretty sure you flew like every day for like 4 months, 5 months straight. Fully completed everything you can. Took me a week to beat the final boss. Jesus, dude. It's insanity. The audio's cutting? Uh-oh. Bad audio, anybody? Bad audio? Anybody else have audio issues? You still fly in the mornings, Diablo at night, but not much flying, correct. Got you. Okay. He got really considering the Thrustmaster Airbus stick and throttle, but I've read that some people are having issues where the two throttles are not aligned properly when idle. Have you had that? I don't know if I've ever had that, so what I can say, Age, is any aircraft that you're going to fly is going to have some type of calibration tool, so that really doesn't matter. Even if the side sticks don't exactly match up perfectly, you're going to be fine because you have to calibrate them in the individual aircrafts and stuff like that. So I don't see that being an issue at all. I personally have not had issues with mine, but even that, like, for those of you that are having issues, just run the all you have to do is run the, like, Thrustmaster has a program that you can run with like firmware and driver updates and stuff, and that should fix those issues. So yeah. They actually do this fight in the 195 now, Devere. But yes, obviously if we had a good 195, a good 175, I would have operated in that, but closest thing is an A320. We'll take it. We'll take it. I'm sure there was a time that they used to use an A320 for this leg, you know? I'm sure there was a time. The Orbeck Sacramento is great. My hometown, spot on. Nice. Looking forward to it, man. The one we have now is very mediocre at best. So I'm really looking forward to seeing the differences for sure. Yeah. All right, let's bump this out to our plan and let's have a quick little look-see here and see what things are doing for the plan. We scroll through here. That looks about as accurate as it can be, chat. And honestly, we'll probably end up cutting one of these corners. There's no need to fly this whole path. So we'll probably end up coming out here and then we'll end up vectoring ourselves, just presuming that the altitude's okay on all that stuff. But it should be good. That's what we'll end up doing. Looking good. Pleased with that. Reading the chart actually helped. Do you use VSync or some type of FPS limiter? No, I don't, man. You really don't have to worry about it. The amount of times I get above 60 FPS, I can probably count on one hand. The sim's not really optimized that well to be above 60 FPS, unless you're using like frame gen and stuff like that. If you're using frame gen and you are constantly getting over 60 FPS, I could see you limiting it, but yeah. I think it's a YouTube streaming issue. I do not have any buffer loss here, and okay, it's got to be then. Yeah. Is it worth buying both 737s on the marketplace, or are they both the same thing at the end of the day? Which one? So the different variants, there's the 700, the 800, the 900. They are essentially the same airplane, but they're different variants. So one's shorter, one's longer. Yeah. First time I flew into Innsbruck, I crashed into a mountain. However, since then, improving and enjoying the landings. It's a lot of fun, man. I'm actually pretty pleased with how we flew the approaches today. Could have been a little bit better on the actual landing side of things, but pretty pleased with how we flew the approach. I mean, the turns in, the vectoring was all done pretty well. So. Use VSync or some sorry, I got that one Hakon, my bad, dude. 700, 800, yeah, so that's just a variant change. There's really no difference other than one is shorter, one is longer. The cockpits are the exact same, so that's really up to you. I would say get the 800 as it's the most common variant of the 737. It's the most sold version. You've flown it only twice. I always screw up the starting procedures. The 737, it can be a little bit, it's very different. If you're used to like flying Airbus or something like that, it can definitely be very different, but yeah. Those views, man. We should be landing just as that sun is really starting to set, so it should be really cool. I'm looking for tomorrow, looking forward to tomorrow's flight as well, guys. London, Gatwick down to Ibiza. It's been a while since we've been down to Ibiza. Yeah. Airbus systems are more thought out. I don't know if they're more thought out, Adam. They're definitely more automation for sure. So, yeah. What are buses on Boeing? We have like your generator buses and stuff like that. So what power is going through and held on? Is Orbex's Melbourne any good? It is. Yeah. Still don't know how I got the jar design 330 into Innsbruck. Oh, baby. The good old jar. Pretty sure we buttered it too, didn't we? Did you fly online on Microsoft? Usually I'm on VATSIM. I do once in a while. We do like community fly-ins and stuff. Yeah. Broadside, thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thanks for coming to hang out. Remember, guys, if you haven't done so, we're looking for 350 likes today. So if you haven't, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up. Thanks everybody who already has smashed down that thumbs up. Appreciate you guys. Hey man, it's all in fun. All in fun. Beautiful. Coming up on 25.5. We're looking for 29,000. And as you can see here, it literally looks like we're going to cruise for less than 40 miles. Less than 40 miles. Let's see what the weather's doing here into Vienna. It was clear skies when we departed, so I'm assuming the same thing. Clear skies, yeah. Clear skies. 33 degrees. Holy macaroni. Variable at 1. Wow. Is it usually that hot in Vienna? That's kind of crazy, man. 33 degrees at this time of night? My buddy's line check airman with the 717 had a battery bus crap on him. A few weeks ago, the cockpit went totally haywire. Had to land, no slats and flaps. Jesus. That's an interesting one. Do you know whether 2024 will have improved weather graphics optimizations? We don't really know all that much yet, Michael. I'm sure as we, continue on the process of it getting closer to release, we're going to find out all of that information. I would assume so, Michael, but I don't want to assume anything, right? Assuming, make an ass out of you and me, right? So we're not going to do that. Seatbelt sign can go on. No smoking. Go to the auto position. I don't know why it was on as well. So, someone's saying it was really hot in Vienna lately. Yeah, it's crazy hot, man. Bought the Cadence scenery. Best $20 ever spent. Goes on sale for $15. Of course, I love flying on Fenix. Would you recommend that scenery too? Yes, absolutely, Miles. The scenery for Fenix is good. Yes. There's a good difference in the way that you take off and land in 737-900 versus the 800 because of how long it is. Yes. Very shallow flares, very shallow your initial pitch off of departure. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Wooden Guy. I remember 2020 watching you fly on Flight Simulator. Now I bought myself a PC and I'm grateful you got me into Flight Simulator. Awesome. Gammy, it's very, very cool, man. Welcome to the hobby, man. I hope you enjoy it, dude. Kevin, have you heard that the summer and temperatures will be crazy? I don't know. It's been a really weird summer here so far. It's been very rainy and very humid. Now, it's usually pretty humid here, but I feel like this year it's a little bit more than normal. 21 miles till top of descent, chat. So let's go ahead and plug in some numbers here as quickly as we can. So winds are variable at 1, so I'm just going to call that 340 at 1 because it's literally variable at 1. Temperatures are 33 degrees. We're looking for a QNH of 1015. Good. And our minimums today, transition levels 10,000 feet, and our minimums into ILS runway 34 will be 786. Actually, we're B. Yeah, A and B, 786. 786 for our barrel minimums. Beautiful. Cool. Everything is done there. That's our go around, okay. And top of descent is in 15 miles. Jesus, man. Southern Europe, burning up. In Northern Europe, cooler than normal. Strange year for weather. It is, yeah. 48 degrees in some places in Italy. Isn't that pretty normal, though? Italy and Greece to get like that warm? Don't they have like siestas and stuff every day? I remember I had an ex-girlfriend. She was on a cruise. She worked on a cruise ship for a little bit. And when she was out at cruise, she was saying that like between like 2 o'clock in the afternoon to like 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, everything was closed. Like you couldn't get anything, you couldn't go anywhere, everybody was just sleeping. Like they literally just take like afternoon because it's too hot to do anything. So everybody just takes siestas, they're called. Everybody naps, everybody sleeps, everybody just stays inside away from the heat. Pretty crazy. Thank you, Zulu, appreciate it, man. What's my favorite plane? I don't really have one, man, to be honest with you. I'm an av geek, I kind of like them all. Definitely the TCA, Faraz. Definitely the Thrustmaster, for sure. It's the only one that replicates that. It's the only one that replicates the actual pendular motion of a commercial aircraft, right? Must be nice, right? Dude, listen, I'm gonna tell you something, chat. The other day I went to go to get some stretching material in town. And when I go to the stretching, there's a place, you guys have heard me speak about it before, Doner Kebab. German Doner Kebab. Great place. And I usually go there with a buddy because I have a buddy that lives, Young Rich. You guys know Young Rich from chat. Maybe some of you do, maybe some of you don't. He lives right beside there. So I usually go and I'll get dinner with him while I'm going to get stretching material. Anyways, we go in the other day. I don't know, dude, it was warm, but like it wasn't anything. I guess the A320 is a C aircraft, is it? I always thought it was B. Maybe that's why I always get things confused. All right, 794, thank you. Anyways, we go in and the guy's like, our heat alarm went off. We're not allowed to cook anything right now. And I honestly thought, like, I'm like thinking to myself, I'm like, this dude's working in a kitchen. It's literally a kitchen. And he's saying that the heat alarm went off and they're legally not allowed to cook any food. This was like right in the middle of dinner, I don't know, 6 o'clock, 6:30 in the afternoon, like evening, prime time dinner time. and these guys are all just sitting there in booths doing nothing. Remember thinking to myself, I was like, dude, like, heat warning. I've never once seen this in my life. A heat warning in a restaurant. Restaurants don't stop because it's too hot. You know what I mean? I have never once seen a restaurant that. So it's got to be a European thing, like the whole German doner kebab. It's obviously European owned. That's got to be a European thing. Has this ever happened to anybody else? Does this happen frequently in other parts of the world? Cap, regarding my comment yesterday about cheaper alternatives for 737 PMGG than Thrustmaster. Yeah, what were you you talking about throttles or yokes, Thomas? Is that what we're talking about? Do you think you'll watch the Oppenheimer movie? I don't know. Maybe. We'll have to see. Maybe. Happy birthday, Cap. Thanks for streaming on your B-Day. Appreciate the work. Hey, Miles. Thanks for being here, man. Appreciate you, dude. Wouldn't have it any other way. I get to hang out with you guys. Hell yeah. In the UK, it's always cold, though. Yeah. So I just found it extremely weird, man. Like I've never seen a restaurant that said they can't cook because it's too hot. It's like, bro, you literally cook in front of like an open flame fire. Like, how the hell are you trying to say it's too hot right now? Like what? If you can't handle the heat, stay out of the kitchen. Well, exactly it. Exactly. Turtle Beach over Thrustmaster? I don't think anybody would agree with that comment, but hey. I'm having issues with the Thrustmaster A321, or the A320 throttle. Yeah, so I don't know, man. I don't even know if there's anything that even replicates, like for this price point, for the A320 throttles, I don't think there's anything that replicates this price point, you know? So, I don't know. I don't know what you could get as an alternative that would offer actual detents and that type of stuff. What's going on with the throttle? Why isn't it working? Thinking of buying one because side stick and throttle control all planes, also Boeing, but I would like to get a yoke. The yoke is fantastic, man. The Thrustmaster Boeing yoke is top tier. Top tier. Yeah. Top 3 airport sceneries in the USA. I don't know, Miles. There's too many, man. There's so many great sceneries, dude. Fly Tampa, Toronto. Fly Tampa, Boston. I don't know, man. There's so many. Vertical Tampa. There's so many, man. Any builds LAX, any builds Detroit, any builds Buffalo. There's some great scenery. I bought some D10s on the Etsy that move the flex up higher. Yeah, that's right. I guess you can get the, yeah. It works fine, just really not configured for Boeing. So you need a second one for Boeing. So, again, if you don't mind spending the money, I mean, I can definitely... The Honeycomb Bravo throttle is probably my favorite throttle. I've been using it for years and years and years. I really enjoy that, and you can buy like certain Boeing detents for it and stuff like that. But once you get that plus the detents, you're looking at $350 to $400 just for a throttle, which in my opinion is a lot of money, man. Or it's going to be like $300, $350, somewhere around there, and that's just for throttles, and that's quite a bit of money just to spend on throttles. So I don't know, man. Just to save you some bucks, I mean, I probably would suggest the Thrustmaster Boeing throttles. I actually like the Thrustmaster Boeing throttles. I don't have anything wrong with them. Obviously, you get way more options with the other one, but yeah. Airbus Thrustmaster throttles work perfect with the PMDG. Just need to set the dead zones correct. Well, there you go. Or you could do that. Finally got myself the Fenix A320 after having always stuck with the fly-by-wire. Tried doing my first flight and got a crash the desktop before takeoff. That's not good. What type of PC components are you working with, Jacques? Is everything, you know, are you up to date on your drivers? Everything's good that way? Remember that the Fenix is quite a lot more intensive on your computer than, let's say, the fly-by-wire or something. So it's $80 for the Airbus set alone for the Honeycomb. Yeah. And that's plus the actual throttles, which are what, $259, $269? Yeah. How do giveaways work? We select a winner when it's time. We've already done the giveaway though, so unfortunately no more giveaways. Just got a 47-foot permanent landing, smoothest I've ever had. Nice. I don't even know, what did we even get into Innsbruck? 178, so not bad at all. Not bad at all. Just the weird flare into Innsbruck. It was just weird in general approach. Flight 001, thanks, man. Am I using Volanta today? No. No Volanta, no VATSIM. Tomorrow we'll be back on VATSIM. Tomorrow we're doing EasyJet from London Gatwick to Ibiza. Driver's up to date. I'm running an older setup, an R7 2700X and a GTX 1660 Ti. All right, so do me a favor, Jacques. Go open up the Fenix app on your desktop. There's a Fenix app, not the livery manager. There's an actual Fenix app. Move the rendering, the screen rendering, put it onto your GPU, and change the screen to performance mode. Try doing that and then try doing a flight and see if that fixes some issues. My guess is either something got too hot or it just didn't like this setup. Again, this airplane is quite heavily intensive, so I'd like to think that it could do it, but I'm not quite sure. I feel like those specs would be okay. It should handle it, but yeah, try doing that, man, and see if that works. The Fenix app, run the screens, put them on your GPU. It's going to say not to do that. Don't worry, do it. And then, yeah. Cap, I have an i7 7700 and a 1070. Is it worth pulling the Fenix on the GPU or CPU? GPU always, Adam. Yeah. How do I get this clouds? Just running live weather, man. That sun is setting, so it's giving it that nice little kind of hue to it. I like to look at the ATR throttles for the honeycomb, but got rid of the detents after about a month or so. Only have the flap detents now. Got you. Got to bounce off a good B-Day. Miles, take care, man. Thanks for being here, dude. All right, we've got a restriction at 9,000 feet. If we open up our arrival path here, you can see that we need to be above 8,000 at Ballad. And that's because of the terrain down below. Still got some mountain down there. Is it true that the Fenix breakers are working? I think they work. Yeah, certain ones work. Yeah, certain ones work. You could pull them out. Anything that's green doesn't work. Oh no, these all work as well. So yeah, you can pull all the breakers. Yeah. Could like pull out the rudder. Yeah, they've all got breakers. Are you taking the interior out of the Fenix? Yes, I do not have the interior. I don't know if you get better performance or not. I really don't know. I'm not quite sure. Sarvish, thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you for the kind words. Thanks for coming to hang out today. Tomorrow we're flying to Ibiza, Spain. Don't play with the breakers in flight. Correct. unless you got a runway right beside you and you're ready to just attempt to land. Yeah, I don't have the interior on either. No, interior's turned off. Happy birthday, Cap. My turn tomorrow. Nice. Happy early birthday, man. You'll have to come and hang out tomorrow, dude. Your Ibiza pronunciation is very good. Yes, that's because it's been molded into me by chat. One thing about being on YouTube is when you're continuously speaking about places that you're going to, there's always going to be people in chat ready to correct you. Right? So they're ready to tell me when I'm saying things right or wrong. For some reason, my Logitech yoke stopped working randomly and won't connect to my PC now. I got to buy a new yoke. I mean, take that as a blessing in disguise. If I'm being honest with you, you'll see just how much better every other yoke is on the market. I can highly suggest going towards the Thrustmaster pendular yoke system. In my opinion, for flying commercial airplanes, that is by far the best yoke on the market. There's not even a question. So, take it as a blessing. Think about flying Narita to Fuoco. Nice, that'd be fun. Is this default weather? This is, yeah. Default live weather. We're back on live weather. Live weather, live time. Real time. 8:39 p.m. here in Vienna. And I think isn't I think whatchamacallit is around here as well. Salzburg. Salzburg is a cool ass approach. Where is Salzburg? I feel like it's right there. No. It's a little bit more towards that side. Where is Salzburg, chat? There it is, right there. Oh, we actually flew right over top of it. Damn, and I didn't even see it. There's Salzburg. Salzburg has an amazing approach. You do the RNAV, runway 33. You basically come in from the north of the city, and you come all the way down, and you basically fly like this kind of river. You fly it all the way down, and then you make this. These are pretty tall mountains, 5,000 feet, 6,000 feet mountains, and you make this descending right turn. Kind of like Innsbruck, but there's no other obstacle terrain. It's all flat land. But you kind of come in. It's a really cool approach if you guys haven't seen it. And it's super close to Innsbruck. Like Innsbruck to Salzburg, they're right there, you know? There's also this airport here, but this is only for GA airplanes. Somebody makes this, Lowe's. There's a payware for that as well. Pretty cool airport. Pretty cool little airports, chat. As a cheaper yoke, would you recommend the Honeycomb? It depends, man. Again, it really depends on what type of flying that you're doing. If you're flying commercial, I would say spend a little bit extra, man, on the Thrustmaster yoke, because it's just that much better, man. I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with the Honeycomb yoke. I feel that it's the same design that's been used. It feels very similar to like the Sci-Tech or the Turtle Beach. You know, it's that same design, that push-pull design. I don't know. I feel like the pendular action, you get so much more out of it because it feels just so natural. Kappa just discovered Valenta. All the taxiways are in there. They are. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Flying Teterboro to Aruba. Heard it has a night approach. Very cool. It's an awesome flight. This should be fun, man, for sure. That should be real fun. And that sun is just about to set on us, John. Should be arriving into Ibiza around this time tomorrow as well, so hopefully we'll get a nice sunset back to back. We had a night arrival yesterday. Now we're definitely getting a nice sunset arrival, so kind of feels like a GA aircraft with a push-pull design. 100%. 100%. Yeah. We're using Barrow Rocksteady. Barometric minimums. Alright, so we've got the 8,000 foot restriction here for Ballad. And then from Ballad, we're taking, this is the transition that we're taking. The Ballad for November transition. And what we'll do is we've got 6,000 feet, and we'll basically take that, we'll take this all the way out to Whiskey Whiskey 980, and then we'll go left direct Whiskey Whiskey 972. We'll kind of take it in from there. Going to Canada in a couple weeks. Looking forward to my BA 777 London Heathrow to Toronto flight. Very cool. That'll be fun, man. Enjoy it, dude. How long are you staying in Toronto? Is your yoke and side stick always plugged in, or do you swap? I swap, Adam. So thankfully, all of the Thrustmaster lineup uses USB-C. So the joystick, the throttle, the Boeing throttle, the Airbus joystick, the Airbus throttle, the yoke, they all use USB-C. So what I do is I just keep the USB-Cs plugged in. I have an 8-slot USB hub, powered USB hub. So, yeah. I've heard people say the Thrustmaster Airbus side stick doesn't have enough resistance. Do you think so? I don't have any issues with it, man. I guess everybody's going to be used to different, right? So, yeah. I have absolutely no issues with it. None. So, I don't necessarily think you want to have too much resistance in a side stick, especially one that's like I don't know how you would do that without it being like a mechanical resistance or something. I don't know. Otherwise, I just see it wearing out. Especially if you put resistance on a side stick, I feel like it would wear out. You see the whole east of North America is on. Must be some event or something. Hey Cap, is the ATR 72 and 42 worth it? I mean, for its price point, absolutely. I think it costs what? How much does it cost? It's so cheap for what it costs. You're doing play Manchester Keflavik on Matson. There you go. Dinglebong, thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude. What scenery do I have for Ibiza? I've got the Innie Builds. Innie Builds Ibiza. Learning the PMDG 737 at the minute. When I go to cut the throttles for landing the Thrustmaster A320, it doesn't work. Any thoughts? So somebody was saying earlier, Gavin, that you have, or sorry, Thomas, sorry, that you have to set like a dead zone or a something that works with it properly. I'm not quite too. I'm honestly not sure, man. I wish I could offer more help. I've never flown my Airbus setup with like a Boeing or anything like that, so I can't really offer any advice. I wish I could, but what's my favorite cake? Honestly, I'm not really all that much into sweets. I don't know if I have it. Well, my favorite cake is the one that I'm having, La Roca. It's called La Roca truffle cake. I mean, there might be some people in the Discord though, Thomas. If you're in the Discord, !Discord, I know that there's a bunch of people in the Discord that probably have either similar issues or they use a similar setup, so. Side stick would be nice to use a PS4 controller right now. Yeah. I mean, you can always pick up a cheap joystick, man. I think a Logitech 3D Extreme Pro is what, 30, 40 bucks? You could probably find one on eBay used for like $10 or $15. So joysticks are pretty easy. I mean, you could probably get a joystick for less than you paid for that PS4 controller, or right around there, you know. Thanks again, Thomas. Appreciate it, man. You're staying in London. That's very cool, man. Very, very cool. Have you ever been to Canada? If you're staying in London, make sure you go down and visit Niagara Falls. Take that all in. Don't go to any like the tourist traps or anything like that. Just go to see the falls. Call it an afternoon. La Roca. No, L-E space R-O-C-C-A. Or L-A space R-O-C-C-A. La Roca. I'll try and get a picture of it. La Roca truffle cake. Images. Yes. Correct. This is exactly what it looks like, Chad. It's this. Truffle Royale. It's very special. They sell it at Walmart, I think. But yes, that's what it is. La Roca. They are... Words do not do it justice. Words do not do it justice. It is the most moist. It is the most flavorful. It's just, it's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. It's the best way I can describe it. If you like that type of stuff, it's very special. Yeah. Very special. I feel like everybody's had that cake too, because it's been like, you've gone somewhere and somebody's had it or something, you know what I mean? I like ice cream cake too, man. Ice cream cake probably would have been my second choice. Didn't know that Walmart sold food. What, really? You go to Walmart more, man. For sure. Want to go Whiskey 972 direct. A little bit of a shortcut here, chat. 972. Yes, yes. Let's do that. Beautiful. Gonna make a left turn. Going to continue our descent down to 3,000 feet to intersect. Black Forest cake called, and he wants his moistness back. Ooh. I'm not the biggest fan of Black Forest, but if it's a well done Black Forest, I might be okay with it, Dan. Yeah. Where's the EFB from PMDG? That's a great question, man. You'll have to call up PMDG and ask them. Unfortunately, I do not know. Speed 210. Gonna get our landing system turned on as well. Currently 16 miles out from the airport. Beautiful. Making that nice sweeping turn. I can see the runway out there as well. It's perfect vectoring. Should be really good. You like tiramisu? Tiramisu's good. Yeah. It's not bad. Where's Mr. Smitty? He's in the process of moving. I think he finally got a house. I haven't spoken to him in a while, actually. But, yeah, I think he finally got a house. So I think he's busy with all of that. Finally moving all of his stuff from San Diego all the way out to the new house, wherever he is now. Can't remember where he went. Maybe he doesn't want it public, so we won't mention it. Let's arm our localizer. Let's go flaps 1. Help maintain that speed. right. Arm our approach. Should capture glide slope here any second. There's glide slope and localizer captured. That, my friends, was a perfect approach. Doesn't get any better than that. No forcing that, forcing the nose down to try and capture glide slopes. That was absolutely perfect. We came off that turn and intercepted beautifully. There's that sun, literally about to set. Whew. Beautiful day of flying, man. Beautiful. 14 miles out, looking good. Eating good food today? Absolutely, man. Gonna go out for some, go out with some family and friends for dinner. Fiance. Going out to the farm after this. Gonna finish the stream, jump in the shower, and off to the farm. Felix, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Thanks for coming to hang out today. I love flying in and out of this airport, man. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've done any Vienna ops. So it feels good to be back today, man, for sure. Feels good to be back. Yeah, it takes a while to install for the first time, Jace. It really does, man. Yeah. 2 hours, though, that seems a little bit excessive, but let it do its thing, man. Let it do its thing.
2,500.
All right, 2,500, gear down, flaps 2. Bring that speed back down to 170. We'll just confirm that we are on our approach mode, which we are. Wonderful. 8 miles out, looking good. Let's go and go final approach speed. We'll plug that in now. Are we buttering today? Hopefully, man. Hopefully. Didn't have the best arrival in Innsbruck, but we'll do it now. Flaps 3. Ground spoilers are armed. Auto brake is set to low. All of the lights are on. Ding the cabin one last time. There we go. Looking good. Looking good, friends. 160 knots. We're going flaps full. Let's go ahead and start the recording today as well. You can watch our replay of this arrival coming back in. 122 no go-arounds. Yes, exactly. No go-arounds this time, please. I think we're good, man. I think a lot of it had to do with us messing around with the weather earlier. Doing weird things. 5 miles out, fully configured. Actually, we're about 6 miles out, fully configured. Nothing wrong with that. I think I'm going to hand fly it, though. The winds are pretty nice. So you notice how, like, the winds aren't... Like, we still have winds. 358 at 13, but they're not all over the place. They're not blowing my, you know... which feels like a much more accurate depiction than of them being unrealistic. We'd be getting blown everywhere, man. It would have been absolutely insane. Joystick cam's going on. Enjoy the arrival, my amigos. Got you guys down on the ground. My airplane? Beautiful. Sounds are up. Enjoy, guys. Taking the glasses off for this one. Beautiful approach. Wanted to hand fly it. Did you switch the winds to medium? I switched it to, well, not the winds, the what is it called? The turbulence? It's not even the winds, dude. It's the turbulence. This feels much more the way I would expect 13 knots of wind to feel like. Not gusting all over the place like I'm about to die.
$1,000.
Check. I love flying into Vienna, man. It's always such a beautiful approach.
$500. 400,
100 above.
300, 200,
Minimum.
Continue.
100, 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 5,
Reversers, nose down gently. Oh, that did not feel like a 255, chat. That felt absolutely perfect. Bang on the 1,000 footers, too. Knots, reverser stowed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Vienna. I felt really good too. We'll see. We'll see what you look like. I was really trying to focus on like having the perfect landing that time, just to make up for the arrival into Innsbruck being a little bit sloppy, but I felt really good too. We'll see. We will see on the replays. Oof, look at the lead-in lights on that runway, looking beautiful as well. Vacating to the left, we're going to the same gate that we started the day from initially. Just trying to slow the airplane down here a little bit. We're going over to Foxtrot 22. Hopefully they have it over here. Foxtrot 22. Good. Nope. Wonderful. You know what's crazy, man? If we didn't have a landing rate calculator, chat would be going crazy about how nice of a landing that was. This is where the landing monitor is such a double-edged sword. You know what I mean? 1.03 G 255, and they're calling that firm. I wouldn't really call it firm. I feel like it was a good landing, but I feel if we didn't have that number pop up, everybody would be going, great landing, amazing landing, best one you've done in a while. I swear, man. What did Sim Toolkit Pro gave us? A 182. 182 on Sim Toolkit Pro. So I don't know. Like I said, man, listen, the landing rate monitors, although they are fun, like I always tell everybody, take it like a grain of salt, man. Even if we got a 55 foot per minute landing, you take it with a grain of salt. They're not, I don't find them to be accurate numbers at all. I feel like they're just, they're kind of just, they're just there. They're not really, like I said, they're not an accurate representation of your landing half of the time. They're good to have as like, okay, that was a really hard landing, or that was a good smooth landing, you know? But, yeah. I always tell people, take it like a grain of salt, man, when it comes to those landing rates. Take it like a grain of salt. Shit, we could have gone one up more. That's fine. We'll go whiskey and then in. Landing rate monitor is questionable accurate. Yes. I feel like Sim Toolkit Pro is a little bit more accurate when it comes to that stuff. So, yeah. IRL pilots use the G's, not the foot per minute anyways, and 1.03 is great. Correct. Yes. I would agree, my friend. All right, we're going to take right here on whiskey. Regardless, I'm super happy with that landing, chat. It was a good one. Nothing to be concerned about. We'll stop the clocks here as well. What are we on? 48 minutes. Nice. A little bit longer than normal, probably because of the transition we had in. Go ahead and spool up the APU. I'm going to get flaps set back all the way down. I'm also going to rewind the time here just a little bit. It's like when we touch down, right about there. Should be good. Cool. Definitely better with turbulence on low? Yes. Much more accurate representation of a landing. Yes. Last year I got to fly Vienna to Innsbruck and in Austrian ERJ 195 landed on runway 26. Ah, still cool to experience for sure, man. Yeah. All right, we're looking for Foxtrot 22. We'll take blue line. It's the one we took earlier. do you set your turbulence on low? Go to the main menu and what is it? Over here, assistance options. And then go to piloting and turbulence. Set it to low. Pilot flared half the runway, no joke, as nav geek even got nervous. Damn. It's been crazy weather or something, man. Alright, Foxtrot 22, you can come off. If you bleed can come on. Here is our stand. Beautiful. Great flights today, man. It's been a while since we've done this routing. Feels good to get it done. It's good to get it done. We used to do this routing a lot back in the X-Plane days. This was like one of my favorite approaches to do. This one and then from Zurich as well, in the Swiss A320. We've done that one a lot as well. Over to Innsbruck. Alrighty, there we go. Park brake is on. APU is on. Engine number 2 is off. Engine number 1 is off. Red beacon light is off. Seatbelt signs are off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Vienna. What a great day of flying, man. Had a lot of fun today, friends. Thank you all for being here today. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for making the birthday feel extra special as well. I left the flaps out for replay. Don't worry, I didn't forget them. We're doing flaps for replay. The jet bridge is connecting, and there we have it. I can get the light off, though. Don't need to have that. And there we have it, friends. Beautiful. Great day of flying. Yeah, 182 is what Sim Toolkit Pro has given us. So we'll look and see what we think. It was I'm gonna bet that it was probably right in between those numbers, 255 and 182. To me, it felt more like a 182-ish, maybe 200 foot per minute, but we'll see. Again, I'm not gonna really complain about it. It was definitely a proper landing. Absolutely stuck those 1,000-footers, so for sure. GSX Autogate needs a dancing pixel man. That would actually be really cool if they did something like that, wouldn't it? That would actually be badass. All right, let's restart the Kutao script. Good. Let's come back in here. Let's go ahead and get this done. We're going to go to panel state. We're going to go ready. We're going to stop our replay. Good. We'll get this to activate. Good. We'll get the airplane back turned on. Bear with me for a sec. We'll get those on. We'll get you on, you on, you on, and you on. Good. Get all of those lights on for replay. Try G's. G's is okay. I used to use G's. I actually replaced G's with landing rate monitors. I felt it was just a little bit better, the way that it kind of ran and worked like that stuff. So, all right, everything's on. Replay should be set now for us. We'll go ahead and hit the play button. Beautiful. We can now bring this in here. We don't need to watch all of that. We can probably watch it from right about there. Should be good. Cool. Let's go ahead and give ourselves a nice wing view here. We'll have a little bit of a look-see. We'll see what we think of this this replay, chat. You guys let me know. Again, it always looks a little bit different from different angles, the way that you look at it. So we'll rate it. We'll try and see how that one goes. But again, thanks everybody for being here, man. Really do appreciate it. Get to spend my birthday with all of you guys. Get to enjoy Flight Sim, and we don't have to miss a day of the schedule, right? We were away at Flight Sim Expo, so it was important to me not to miss another stream day. So we are going to be live again tomorrow. We've got another single flight op tomorrow. We're going from London Gatwick to Ibiza, Spain, in the EasyJet A320. So it's going to be a great day of flying. Really looking forward to it. We will be back on VATSIM. So if you guys do want to join the flight tomorrow, you guys have been missing flying on VATSIM, we will be live on VATSIM again tomorrow. So feel free to join if you are interested in doing so. I think it's like a 2-hour and 15-minute flight, 2-hour and 20-minute flight or something like that. So gate to gate, probably closer to 3 hours. So it should be a fun one for sure. It should be really, really cool. Cut the power, hold it, 1,000 footers. Yeah, 255 once again. So it's given the same readout. So it's pretty confident in the readout of what it thinks it was. So we can jump outside. We'll watch this replay from here. We'll go, what do you guys think? 255 accurate number? I don't know. It's kind of weird. Brendan, thanks so much for 9 months, dude. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's incredibly kind, man. I really do appreciate that. Really do appreciate that, my man. Cool. We'll watch it from here. We'll see what we think. We'll see if it looks like a 255. 12 cut. good to see you, my friend, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great Sunday evening. Thanks for being here today, man. Appreciate it. Mods, donators, sponsors, thank you all so much for everything you do for the channel. Without you guys here, none of this would be possible. Seriously, thank you everybody who came in with the donations, the memberships, the subscriptions, everything today, man. It was absolutely crazy. Huge 92 new members today alone. So thank you all very much for support. I truly, truly, truly do appreciate it. You guys are absolutely awesome. And I always say this, but without you guys here watching and hanging out, man, none of this is possible. So thank you all so much for support. I really, really do appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's live stream. Again, from Vienna to Innsbruck and then back to Vienna. Let's see what this landing looks like. Come on now. Let's see. Tough call, man. Really tough call. I don't know. I don't know, chat. What do you guys think? I don't know, man. To me, it doesn't look like a we'll watch it from this angle. To me, it doesn't really look like a 255, but I'm not really going to complain regardless. If the sim thinks it was a 255, I guess it was a 250. It doesn't look like a 255, especially from the outside views. It doesn't look like a 255, but I don't know, man. Pretty good. Just slightly touched the tires down before the 1,000-footers, but regardless, super happy with that landing. I mean, that one's as realistic, I think, as we probably had in a while flying this aircraft. So, mods, donators, and sponsors, thank you so much for what you guys do for the channel. Without you guys here, again, not possible, man. Appreciate y'all so much. To everybody else that cannot support using a monetary value, but still comes to hang out stream after stream, you guys are absolutely awesome. I really, really do appreciate you guys, man. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you, everybody, for making this birthday special. You guys do this every year, man. So thank you all so much. Appreciate y'all. Another tour around the sun for me. Again, live back tomorrow. EasyJet, London Gatwick to Ibiza. It's going to be a great flight. Really looking forward to that one as well. Enjoy the replays, guys. Enjoy your Sunday evenings. And I appreciate every single one of you, man. Thank you guys so much. I'm not buying the 255, chat. That one was nice compression after we touched down as well. I'm not buying it, chat. I'm not buying it. I feel like that's definitely more leaning towards a 182. I'll definitely go with Sim Toolkit Pro with a 182 on that one. That one feels more 180-ish. Still a nice positive land. I'm not calling it like a greaser of all greasers, but definitely feels around the 180 mark, something like that. Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Appreciate y'all. Catch y'all tomorrow. Happy Sunday. Happy landings. See